Excuse me. All right, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Psycho's Platters, always powered by coffee each and every time. That's right. It is a Monday night. Normally, I wouldn't be doing little shows like this, but I had an early work schedule today. Okay. So, all of you people, and I said you people, may be blessed. Yeah. We're talking, we're talking now. It's maybe not as good of a feast as a great turkey or a pumpkin pie, or if you're a ham guy or whatever, right? I'm a big ham. What the hell else is new? Um, we're shooting for not only a show tonight, not only a show Tuesday night, hmm not only a show Wednesday, but also a short one on Thanksgiving. 4 days in a row potential for Psycho Platter. So ladies and gentlemen, in the contest today of who's first, Mello got in today. Mello. Howdy ho, neighborino. Now, in case you're wondering, I'm going to show you, not sponsored by Waffle House. This is the brand new. If you have a Waffle House near you, go get them. New holiday mugs. They did up it to $8, but my son bought this for me. John's a good egg. I love him. I love all my kids. But here's what it says. I know you might not be able to see. It says, cap, dice, cover, and smother your holidays. Okay. Or in the case of a Waffle House wench, you can cap, cover, and smother her in the family bath. Oh, talk about a basting that maybe nobody wants. Basting. I'm such a pig. I found out that this is a side story. Made me laugh. There was a news story, I guess it involved a pig. And the pig was in some type of an adventure this week. And the name of the pig? Why, Notorious P.I.G. I'm not lying. Go look it up yourself. Notorious P.I.G. Maybe he's related to Spider Ham. Who knows? Yes, first, second. Oh my God. Um, okay, like, I went to the gas station, to grab a slice of pizza because I didn't have anything for supper. I love Casey's pizza. If you people have Casey's, go get it. It's tasty. I can't do the pepperoni. Pepperoni kills me. Sausage I like though. Cheese I like if I'm going to have some hot sauce put on it or just a dash of salt. My blood pressure probably don't need it, but oh well. And but I was doing the Towley impression. I'm getting there. Just you guys know I got a yap for a couple minutes. Then I will put the link. Zuckerman's famous pig. Oh my God. Yeah, it's the Brady Bunch even covered that song. Yeah, see. Howdy ho, neighborito. Of course, I was, Mr. Hankey and Towley are almost but I did the Towley one. He goes, who wants to get high? So I know, same voice almost. We're all revved up from being fresh off. Oh, see, now I knew that Joe. So Joe finished the stream. Okay. Holy shit! Are you trying to like do some? If there's an internet record, you got to be in it. What if he's not so big? Yipes! Yowzers! You know what? Why not? We'll. These two are lovingly chomping at the bit. There you go. There you go. Go you there. Oh, see, I didn't know Dolan did a stream. Oh, that's right. Wait a minute. Dolan did do a stream because you said so to me earlier. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best women, not only in the VC, not only in the YouTube land, not only on the internet, but she's one of the best women in my damn world, and that's what's important. Oh my God. Here we look at this here. Oh snap. Get yourself up here. You know you want to come.
Yeah, you know you want up here, fellow. Come on, let's go.
Yes. So Saturday, like I said, work. That's the reason why we didn't have a Saturday show.
I just wish I had known that there wasn't going to be one, because I was kind of like in standby mode all day. I was like, I should film stuff. I don't know if the second I hit record is going to be the moment it'll start.
Yeah, but
I
you
was
see,
like, well, if he does one, I don't want to be in the middle of something.
Yeah, you didn't have to double time today. That's
No,
that's a regret. So, oh man. So I did not get to watch today's RG. I watched half of yesterday's RG.
Oh, it gets real interesting. I'm just going to say that much.
Ooh, fun. Yeah, that's right.
Schmitz is telling us, what are you? Told you I can do the voice. I used to be able to do Hartman's voice once upon a time. I can't do his anymore, but I can still do Tally and Mr.
Miss Hanky's Christmas Poo, Christmas Poo. He's a little special. He's got a peanut.
This is like a continuation from Joe's show, literally like just like 5 minutes ago, except a little more looser now.
And what the hell was it? Mr. Hanky gets drunk and he's all bad. Who was it that he thought was hitting on his wife? His wife, and I'm like,
oh God, I forgot. I know exactly.
I can't remember. He gets all fucking
mad. You guys are smelling all flowery.
Ideal.
Oh, what's up, David?
Oh God.
And this is sober.
Are you speaking of David? Are you two done with your musical collaboration project?
Yeah, you know what he says. He's getting farther and farther on it. I can't wait till he shows it to me. I'm dying to hear what he does to it.
Now that he's done with that audio,
he hasn't given me a glimpse of what he's done. So it's going to debut it to me when he sends me the file. I just can't wait. However long it takes you, David. No pressures, honestly. You do it at your. I know whatever it's going to be just phenomenal. It's going to sound better than what I was able to mix. He's got better equipment, better, you know.
I feel bad because I feel bad because I don't get back to Mark, good old Project Gemini. I got something in my emails. I think it was yesterday or today from Bandcamp. So I got to look that up and see what's going on. James Farley.
Is that where they put the flutes?
Hello again for the fourth time today, James.
See,
King James.
Everybody's trying to make notes. This one here, we have till about 8:30 my time today, because after that I got to go play taxi, and I figure, you know, that's funny.
This is good.
Jen with 4 shows. Mello, how many you been on today? 2?
Well,
4?
I didn't get on camera, but I was part of Joe's chat there, and then part of Rachel's for a little while. Then I passed out.
Oh, gotcha.
And then luckily got on Joe's for the last 10 minutes. Now I'm all revved up. He's ready to go out. And then you just happen to pop on. I'm like, yeah, baby.
Ta-da.
I chose a good night to sleep plenty. So.
Yeah, no doubt.
You betcha. Now let's see here. Before we get into exploring anything.
Hit that like, peoples. We already got 16 here.
Please like and subscribe to stay in the know. I did have one or two new ones. They just haven't dropped in the system yet.
Drop like Hanky the Christmas Poo?
Exactly. God, exactly. Let's see here. Since we're in the season, and geez, you know, we are. Boy, oh boy, we're almost there. Thursday. I ended up, like I said, today and tomorrow. I've got earlier shifts. That's the reason why we're going to pull off what we got.
Oh, nice.
Let's see here.
They don't have you locked in on a regular schedule. I mean, how long you been at this place now?
Oh God. Oh, okay. Oh Lord. All right. So, hang on a minute.
I'm not trying to open a can of worms right there.
No. I just found something. Found something. Hang on. If I can find the complete, this is going to be great, because I haven't seen this since it got. Oh yes. Okay, good. So hang on.
Emmett Otter's Jugman Christmas.
No. Oh no.
No, but I rewatched the John Denver Muppet Christmas special yesterday.
Did you see
No.
Emmett Otter's though?
Not
What did you
yet,
think of
not
it?
yet.
Oh, you gotta watch that. That's I like that even. I
I'm
like
going
it
to.
honestly even better than John Denver's Muppets or even the Muppet Christmas. Emmett Otter's Jugman Christmas is like my favorite Christmas special. One of
How
them.
long have you grown that beard?
It took me about 18 months when I started because I was doing chicken soup diet, and the byproduct by doing that, by boiling the bones and getting that collagen every day.
Yeah.
And I mean, literally, I was eating it all day for at least 5 days a week, 2 days off. I was growing an inch a month. It got so much I just got tired of shaving it.
That's what he said.
And honestly, by the time like it started growing longer and longer, people were giving me even more compliments on it, and guys were like, "I wish I could grow a beard like that." And I just like, all right, maybe I'll keep it. You know?
Yeah, this one's only been since August when I reshaved it again. Lucilla says, "Hi, Beetle Babe."
You did chicken soup.
James says, "This is my first stream.
Yeah,
No,
he's
it's
been around
5."
too. Oh, 5. What was the 5th? Oh wait, was it the one that we do not speak of?
No, he's probably talking about Richard Dolan's.
No, we're counting that as one of them. I was over there too.
Yeah, but Joe, Rachel, Richard, Joe's second one,
Joe, this one. That's 4.
and Joe's second stream. He did 2 today.
Oh, gotcha.
James says, so let's see here. Hang on a minute. Did somebody say boiling bones? Elvin, hello, chat family. David, I was literally working on it last night. Forgive the delay. I've got a fair bit of paid stuff to finish. That sort, the more
David, you don't owe me no explanation, brother. Honestly, I receive it with full love, brother. I'm so humbled and just honored that a guy like you would even do anything with my song. Honestly.
I think Ivan's been at pretty much all of them too. So
yeah. Hey, Ivan, if you're not doing anything, come on up. Neil, that's nuts. I don't know if I can grow that long, but that's a smart way to get collagen. Yeah, I mean, before Mellow, I wouldn't have known.
You got to do the chicken soup. I mean, if you like chicken soup, really, that's or even not even soup, just drinking the broth.
Chicken soup.
You can also do the hair, skin, and nails vitamin.
Oh my God!
I was doing that too. Yeah.
James says it's 6. That he's been on. Randy goes, I'm shocked. Why do people bleep out white? I don't know.
White? What? I don't even know what that means.
I wonder if bleep means, I have no clue. That's just the way it was. But to go from that, nothing says the holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing says the holidays like this.
Oh boy.
This holiday season, prepare to have the stuffing scared out of you.
Oh my God!
Oh, is that the movie that Joe was talking about nonstop last year?
Fourth Thursday in November is the most celebrated day of the year. The table is set. The festivities have begun. That's right. That's what they've been. But uninvited guests have arrived.
Oh fuck! Here he comes.
This year, there will be no leftovers.
Oh my God!
I haven't seen that.
I've never seen this.
It only came out last year.
Honestly, Ali, it almost looks a little AI-ish.
It's not. This is a legit movie.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
No, not there.
Whoa!
Hello.
Dark meat. All will be carved.
Let her be the last girl. Let her survive. No. Oh my
God! Oh.
Thanksgiving, baby.
Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck? No.
Thanksgiving.
Gives new meaning to giving head.
I was gonna say, even though he lost his head, that baby.
What the hell? Oh my God!
Arrive hungry.
Is this Quentin Tarantino? I mean, like, what is this?
I'm not sure who directed it.
From director Eli Roth. Thanksgiving. You'll come home for the holidays.
Oh my God, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Did
Oh
you hear
yeah,
what?
I mean, Joe
did you
did say it is.
Did you hear what he said at the end? Though he goes, "You'll come home for the holidays in a body bag."
Oh my God. That's in the theaters?
By the way, okay, so let me explain the scenario of that clip, okay? So if anybody went to see the movie Grindhouse, which of course together, okay, was Planet Terror and oh my God,
Oh,
the one with
yeah.
Kurt Russell, okay, and he did a great job, Death Proof. So
Death Proof,
you had all of these trailers,
Yeah.
okay, and I forgot to do the one for Halloween. Which screw it. You know what? I'll find that one too. That one is at least not as violent and not as gory. Sorry, kids.
Oh
But I
man,
figured
that one.
being that it
That was brutal.
Thanksgiving, let's see here.
Remember the movie The Toxic Avenger? Did you ever see that? The Toxic
I
Avenger?
I've heard of it.
Oh my God, that is brutal gore. I mean, like, you want to talk about gore? Oh my Lord. Showing people like in like literally in a wood chipper. I mean, like
No, thank you. Ooh.
It's pretty brutal.
They cheated from Fargo. All right.
I love that movie, Fargo. Fargo's a great movie.
You're just gonna go, what the hell? Yeah, and this is what it looked like in the theater, just the way you see it.
Yeah, I have some of those.
Okay.
Things.
History. Finally, the truth about Hitler's diabolical plans to create a race of superwomen can be told. Werewolf women of the S. Camp 13, home of the Nazis' diabolical plans to create werewolf soldiers.
Oh, you just wait for the punchline. It's not here yet.
Germany, Bowman. You have been chosen. I have found the perfect solution. The she-devils of Belzac.
The she-devils of Belzac.
Can they alone supply the
I shouldn't be turned on by this. What the fuck?
It really looks like an old movie too.
This is my project.
We are now in total control of pure wolf.
This is an outrage.
Udo Kier, Sherry Moon Zombie, Tom Tolles, Sybil Danning, Bill Moseley.
Here it comes.
And Nicolas Cage.
Oh, God damn it!
Fu Manchu.
Of course it is.
This is my mission!
My friggin' birthday buddy.
One of the most bizarre things I've ever seen.
There you go.
This probably
Coming
doesn't say
soon.
good things for my mental health. And I was like, I shouldn't be turned on like
That is bizarre as it gets. Wow.
Wrong.
What do you expect from Rob Zombie? I mean, God. Hey, there he is. Very good. Very good.
You hear me?
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay, I'm preparing for the show on the Grant Rock's Warehouse.
Oh.
Going live in 45 minutes, and we're talking about 1986, and that was the hair rock year, you know, glam.
Oh,
rock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. I didn't know there was.
Really, what's a butt?
It. By the way, that was an official movie trailer on YouTube. So if they try to ding me on that nonsense, it's like, hey, you put the YouTube trailer up there. So,
Hey, Randy, I don't know. I mean, given the Cabaret is like in a three-way tie for favorite movie, this isn't saying good things about me today. Uh-oh.
Anyways, God.
How's the weather out there, Yvonne?
I'm not in my hometown. I'm in the west coast of Norway, in Stavanger.
Oh.
It's 2 hours with plane. So I'm
Wow.
going tomorrow. I'm gonna have a meeting. So I'm gonna sleep maybe 4 or 5 hours tonight before I go to the meeting. So I'm
Wow.
from my studio 2, my live studio here in Stavanger, Norway.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice, very good, very good.
Very good. I love that. Very good.
Yes, I have a good accent. Yeah.
I don't know.
So I just reached 1,000 subscribers on my channel. So
Good for you.
I'm so happy. I have 1,002, I think now. So if some people want to subscribe to me, they are welcome. So I need maybe 10 over 1,000 to keep it on 1,000 because
I'm closely circling in on 8,000. I think I'm about 128 away right now.
okay.
Good for you. Wow.
I could go for some reindeer sausage. Okay, wait a minute. He has nothing. If it's what I'm thinking, he has nowhere near the Swedish Chef. Okay, no
No.
Bjork here.
Oh, that's not
Ferdy.
Yeah.
Ooh, remember
James Farley and I were just talking about Muppet Show yesterday. So.
remember the Muppet Christmas when the Swedish Chef saw Big Bird for the first time? Oh, that is the best.
Aw,
There
we go. He's enjoying his new computer.
Yeah, I got my new computer, so I got a lot of effects. So.
Yay.
Nice.
That was so enthusiastic.
If you do the rock horns, you get the like. Do that.
Yeah, I can
Yvonne,
do
do this. Do that. There you go.
There we go.
Look at that.
It's almost like the Power Rangers thing.
it.
Yeah, right?
Oh, look.
Shazam!
Oh man,
I like that too.
that one's cool. I think that one's my favorite one.
And this is also nice.
How many do they have? How many different ones are there?
They have 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
You probably have add-ons too. You probably download different packs and stuff, you know?
I'm not sure because
That would be pretty cool, you know? Different ones put you like on a stage or put you like on the Grand Canyon or something.
Yeah, I think they have 8. Yeah. Oh, this is
Confetti.
yeah,
Confetti, that's cool.
yeah.
Oh my God, that's funny.
And if you do the heart, you get the hearts, right?
The heart I can do, of course.
Yep.
And
Yeah, but no, even if you just do this, if you
Yeah,
just
you
do
did
this,
that already.
do this. I do that. Yeah, you can do that.
There we go.
yeah, it comes out of your hand. If you're up here,
Nice.
it's going to come out of your hand.
Yes. But this one, not so many people have used this. I like this.
I haven't seen anyone other than you use that one so far.
I call that the Schlepp Rock effect.
Maybe this is a new
Right.
one.
Oh no. Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah, right. Green, especially if it was a green cloud.
I was thinking the same thing.
So you're going to be live every night this week?
Pretty much.
Well, Monday through Thursday, hopefully. Yes. Now Thursday, it might. I don't know.
That might be tricky.
I haven't figured it out yet. If I'm going to go and do an earlier show because, well, actually, no, it'd probably have to be later because I was invited. Well, see, that's the problem.
Later might work better for me because my sister, like her first Thanksgiving as a married woman, she's basically doing Thanksgiving dinner here as like lunch, more or less, instead of dinner. So if it's earlier, I might miss it. If it's later, I'm like, hey. So.
Yeah, I mean, because my daughter, I haven't gotten any newer communication, and the one place I'm supposed to go to is 1:30, but now there might be some weird problem, and so I may be going to no Thanksgivings, and I'm like, well, it's not, I can't be upset about it. I mean, worst comes to worst, Saturday, I know that John was talking about it. I don't know if we're going to do it, but We'll see. We'll just roll with the flow. That's the way it is.
Sing it back here.
Roll with it, baby.
I was thinking of the Nesmith song "Roll with the Flow."
When is
Delivering turkeys, funny
I
enough,
can
Neil said.
go with the flow.
See, and if anybody cuts you off, Neil, with the turkey truck, you could just flip them the bird and it'd be quite all right. It's Thanksgiving.
When is Thanksgiving? On Friday?
On
Hey,
Thursday.
what's up, baby?
Thursday.
Thursday.
So
Yes.
you have a day off both Thursday and Friday then? The day after also is a day off?
And no, I had to cut a deal. And
Ah.
so because I worked last Saturday, you see, that's why I wasn't on. So they left my Wednesday alone. So Wednesday, Thursday, I've got off. And then I'll have Saturday off too. So it's gonna be a weird schedule, but it's still 40 hours.
That'd be a fun schedule.
Oh yeah. Oh, I think so, yeah. Let's see. James says, I'm gonna go do my Thanksgiving in a van down by the river.
How many times has he mentioned the van down by the river today?
I don't know, but it's
We should
funny
do a
anyway.
tally.
Who's going
Like
to
a
the
lady,
soup
she was
kitchen?
laying there. Moonlight dancing
importantly-
on her hair.
Who's going to go to the Soul Kitchen? That's what we need to know. We don't do Thanksgiving.
I
That's
li-
right,
I-
you don't.
Yeah, we don't have that in Norway either. We don't have that in Norway either.
Well, yeah,
We
it's
got the-
American
Yes,
holiday.
definitely rest in
We
peace.
actually have a soul kitchen, Bon Jovi soul kitchen in my town,
Yeah,
literally.
yeah. That's true.
We
I
have
forgot
it. It's
about
called
that.
the Soul Kitchen and Bon Jovi on it. It's like a soup kitchen
Yeah.
kind of thing. And
Well-
if you can't pay, they'll give you a job. Like you can clean dishes or you can mop floors or something, earn your keep.
Or you have to
for your
listen to
bill.
songs off his new album that's not out
Probably.
yet. Yeah,
They do
you're
play-
definitely
they
worth
do
a
play
few
Bon
meals if
Jovi
you got to
in there.
listen to that.
That's for sure.
That would
Because
get old
that's
real quick.
that's the only way that the words "I'll be there for you" in this case would be a threat to the homeless people. Sorry, homeless people. Anyways,
It says
You
you can't
can't-
go home.
you can't do Thanksgiving in UK when all you eat is beans and toast. Oh,
It's
they
like-
got
it's
more
like-
than that.
Remember, hey,
Not
Mr.
much.
C,
They got
remember
more than that.
Remember when Mr. C? Remember when Richie discovered the Fonz eating the can of beans for Thanksgiving?
No, I remember that very much. I went to go to the garage, Fonzie's garage, and because I was supposed to pick up Richie. It was what I did, and of course I guess he had to go back and ask Fonz something. That's how he found out about the can of beans, and that Fonz was just being a little dirty little liar that he actually had somewhere to go, or some floozy or 3 floozies or whatever, but none of it happened. And so we're like, he goes, "Hey, Dad, could I go off and see?" Because I don't know how to do Richie. But the thing is, that didn't sound right. But the thing is that I'm like,
You're
all right,
speaking for Chuck.
all right. Oh yes, well, that's the thing. We didn't tell anybody. There was a hard winter.
What we
The
got?
next winter, we had chuck roast, literal. Oh God. Do-do-do-do.
Yes.
Sarah, don't forget Arrested Development again.
Carrie.
Magician thing. That's
And I-
Carrie.
And I told you my Europe story. We're not going to tell you that one again. I don't know what else Brits eat. Also, Happy Days was my channel. It's timeless. It's timeless.
They say that Chuck might have been the illegitimate Marion's son before Howard, and that's why.
No, he doesn't look like any. But let's face it, none of the Cunningtons
Right.
look like they're.
And look how tall Chuck is and how short Howard is.
Right.
It might have been before Howard and Marion got together.
Could be.
Anyways, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I gotta get some coffee.
Okay.
Oh, before I do that, though, we're bringing this guy up now too.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Hey, David.
Hey Yvonne, nice to see you. I don't get to...
It's been a while since you've come up. It's good to see you on here.
I know, I just haven't felt like it last few times, Paul.
Fine.
That's all.
All good though.
Me and David are Duran fans. We
Yeah,
love-
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know Yvonne loves Duran Duran.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite 80s techno bands,
Yeah.
I think the other David here is a fan too.
Okay.
David Donnelly?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I know he likes The Cure and Sex Pistols and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Now, I believe he's a fan of them too. He can chime in the chat.
Hey, Yvonne.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack,
What albums are you pulling out for 1986?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it, but
I got you.
This one I will show, of course.
Which? Oh, Papa.
Oh, Madonna.
Yeah, I know that
This
song.
is the 12-inch version
Cool.
of Papa Don't Preach. It's a very, very. I think this is one of the best Madonna songs. I really like this.
Yeah,
song.
it's pretty good.
Hey, Yvonne, let me ask you something. How much you don't have not much heavy metal in your collection, do you?
I have some.
I have some heavy metal. I have Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple. Yeah.
Because like Metallica, Master of Puppets came out in 1986.
No,
If you had
Metallica.
Master of Puppets, you could have that one in there too.
No Metallica. I'm a more a pop guy, rock pop.
Right.
But, I'm gonna be on Grant Rock Warehouse, and we are 5-6 people, and most of those people are very into heavy music. So I'm the pop alibi, I think.
Oh, okay. So they'll probably cover Metallica then for you.
Right.
We're gonna have Metallica on the show, but so it's good that not everyone have the same songs and same artist.
If Thor was there, he would have it.
Oh yeah,
This is true.
Thor loves heavy metal.
I like the very slow songs to Metallica. Enter Sandman.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
One's a very good one.
Slow songs from the heavy group are very nice.
Right.
Does he do a different year every week, or how does that work out?
It's every month. So last
Every
month
month,
we have
okay.
1985, and this month we have 1986. So maybe
Nice.
7 in December or January. I'm not sure, but he's the boss.
That's cool.
So 80s is my.
I could go for bacon and
Hey,
eggs.
Dave Dowling, I know you were in Visage.
Madonna's got a 12-inch.
Electronic, yeah.
12-inch.
I like
Yeah, she
Visage.
whipped out her big 12-inch.
I seen that. Yeah, I commented.
You know what? Anybody that can I'm sorry. Hang on. Anybody that can get a hold of Thor.
I'm in trouble deep.
Honestly, Paul, I'll be starting a thing hopefully with Thor because he's showing interest in wanting to do like a metal
We're
show.
meaning to ignore you. Oh, good, because I really would like to have Thor come on here. If he can't do it every show, at least once every couple shows.
I would love to host the show with him
because I like how when Ivan comes here and he shows all kinds of fun.
Oh yeah,
like OMD
absolutely.
and the Madonna. Are you going to come?
XTC, they're not bad. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen that one. I mean, I've heard the song, but I never saw that.
Very, very good song. Very good
Yes,
song.
yes.
Valley good.
What's the album that Rundgren produced for him? I still need to hear that, XTC. Oh, look
with
at
Todd Rundgren.
You know, she's so good. She's already clickety clack already on the yes with Todd Rundgren. Todd Rundgren produced an XTC album.
It's
What was that?
Skylarking.
Skylarking. Thank you.
I got that one.
You're the best I ever. Anyways,
she is.
I see somebody. Are you going to come over here? Come on, sweetie.
Can you remember this
The
song?
public awaits.
Yeah, Cutting Crew.
What song is
Oh
it?
yeah.
I just died.
I just died in your arms tonight.
This is very nice.
Must have been something I said.
12-inch remix of the song. Yeah.
Never heard the remix, but yeah, I know the song.
It was very hot in America, I think.
I know it's #1 hit. Billboard.
I gotta take this. Keep going, guys. I'm gonna
Okay.
drop you back. I'm gonna drop you back.
Yvonne,
Yeah.
Yvonne, do you have the band ABC?
Hey, I love ABC, the look of love and everyone, but that was early 80s, 82,
Yeah.
81, 83. So ABC
Yeah,
is
but
one of my favorite.
I thought they had. When did Be Near Me come out?
85.
85.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was in '86. That's why. I love that. Is one of my all-time favorite '80s songs. Be Near Me.
Yeah, I got
It's
that
kind of
album.
like as kind of like syrupy as that song is. I just absolutely love Be Near Me. I love singing it. I do acoustic version of it. I love that song.
Okay.
And then suddenly silence.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to do something.
Hey, you
Oh,
I
okay.
got that
Yeah.
album. I got
What?
that album, XTC.
You got the album, yeah.
But this is it doesn't have. This is a copy without Dear God.
Yeah, because Dear God was Dear God was on was Dear God was a single version. It's not on the album.
But there's a version of the album with the song. I just don't. This is one.
Yeah,
I
it
found.
was released afterwards.
Two different versions of the album. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Hey, and Yvonne, another Cutting Crew album.
Yeah, that's the Cutting Crew. That's a special version. I've not seen that cover before.
This is a scattering from '89.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if you ever heard. I found this one
I
just.
see James asking about Men Without Hats. I have the Safety Dance 12-inch single.
I got 3 albums by Men Without Hats. They're a good techno band.
I think I did that song as a karaoke one night.
Safety, oh, did you?
Safety Dance.
And it's a fun music video. They're dancing and a lot of people follow them. So yeah.
That music video had a medieval theme to it.
Yeah.
Safety Dance.
Yeah.
When I fart, I love the song Be Near Me. Randy.
But this is my favorite guy, of course. This is my favorite. Prince.
Of course.
This is a special long version of Kiss.
Oh, Kiss. Yeah, I remember that one.
Kiss from the Parade.
Does that one have Sheila E. on it or no?
Sheila E. is on the 12-inch version. She's in here, yeah. No, I think it's, maybe it's Sheila E. Yeah, this is Sheila E.
That's
if I felt like getting up and turning around, I have Sheila E. on the back of the shirt, actually.
Oh, nice.
That's Lisa or Wendy, that lady on the back.
But this was, of course, the big hit in...
Oh, Sledgehammer. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Hey, Jen. Remember Sheila and Prince did that collaboration, I Love Bizarre from '85?
Yeah.
Sheila did Prince did backing vocals.
Yeah, Sheila E. was on drums. There you have the Parade album from Prince. That's a good album. Yeah.
That's a great album.
Yeah,
I love this record.
She was badass when I saw her.
Yeah.
Although she did slip because of her heels, and she tripped, and she almost fell into the damn audience.
Jeez.
Which is part of why I'm so desperate to find a bootleg of that damn show.
Sign of the Times, yeah, that's
Times,
the best album from Prince, a double album.
I got this thing too.
Raspberry. Yep, I remember that one. I was a teenager.
Yeah, this is just a single 12-inch DJ copy.
That's a catchy song.
And I got you got this classic right here.
Oh, that's his earlier 79.
Yeah, this phenomenal record.
That's a very good one. Yeah.
From beginning to end, I mean, literally.
Melody, ABC had a record in '87. That was a good record. It's Alphabet City. That was in.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I have a couple ABCs. I have this one.
Yeah, that's the best one. Lection of Love.
Oh, it's excellent.
Look of Love song.
I got that one. That's a good album.
Yeah, that's the best one. Yeah, and that's ABC with a Star. I think that's from '86. That's from '80.
This is a great record too. I really like this record.
Yeah, '85.
I don't have that one. I don't have that one though. Beauty Stab.
But it's funny. The one that I love, Be Near Me. That's the one record I don't have.
That's not this album, guys.
Yeah, that's
I like that cover.
That's on from '85. Be Near Me.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one I want.
Cartoon Kurt.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's
I don't have all my records here. I'm on a hotel room here in Stavanger, in Southwest.
When Smokey sings.
I got that 45 record.
Oh, Randy, that's gross.
What do you say?
What did he say?
It's actually a circumcision.
Right.
Oh.
That song's really bad.
Yeah, David's comment. Melody genuinely thought you just sang, I just died in your arse tonight. Is that a slow dance song for that?
I just died in your arse tonight because I ate lots of Taco Bell.
I just died in your arse tonight.
I should have walked away. Should have walked away.
Must have been something I smelled.
Oh, dear God.
So mature.
Sheila E. on the 12.
It's on a 12-inch version, I think.
I genuinely thought you sang. Oh.
This is Sheila E.
Yes.
No,
Oh, she's
No, this is
beautiful.
Wendy.
Oh,
This is
my.
Wendy. This is Wendy.
So beautiful.
that's Wendy. Yeah, Wendy.
It's
Yeah.
Wendy. It's not Sheila E. Yeah.
She almost looks like Sheena Easton
not good
there.
now.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you truthfully, okay. And I bet you, Ivan, maybe you might be happy about this. I don't know, but there was a lot of new arrivals. I had to hurry up from work to fly over there, not literally, but because the guy, he goes there, maybe tries to go monthly or twice a week, twice a month, and he dumped a bunch of like Rick James. He dumped a bunch of Rick James and P.
Nice.
And
Ooh.
I'm like, but
That's
here's
expensive stuff.
yes. But I'm like, I didn't have all this money. I would have like, but I mean, I'm sorry, but it's almost natural when I'm flipping through and I find any Rick James record. I'm like, I just have to stop and go, I'm Rick James, bitch, and then they just keep going. Because that's just how the hell I am. If you've ever seen the Chappelle Show, and I wish I could play it. No, I mean for Ivan. I wish I could play it, but I can't because they ding me over.
I
God
know
knows
they
what.
would, but I'm glad I'm not the only one that instantly defaults to that hearing mention of Rick James.
My fave Prince thing is a 10-inch bunch of balloons shaped picture disc of Paisley. Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah,
It's
it does.
cool. I also have a photo of myself holding his cymbal tambourine. That's kind of neat. Damn it.
Norway.
From Norway. That's right. So I'm so
You
behind.
don't need to have me big on the screen. You can take me.
I'm sorry. You know what? That's my.
Oh, but he's
Well,
just so cute.
you were showing records. That's why.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
do
it's
that.
okay.
So I have to apologize for some of you old schoolers that remember this show enough. I just got a surprise phone call from Goth Angel, and I don't get to. Yeah, I'll explain later, Jen. Anyways, I don't get to talk to her that much. She tries to watch these streams when she can, but she's somebody from my past from a bunch of years ago. Anyways,
That's cool.
so I'm going 41 minutes into thing. Yes. So today's video, in the spirit of things, that's the way God planned it. We'll get to the title of that in a minute, but there is something that we kind of need to address, just a little bit here. Of course, in the past week, Chuck Woolery has died. Yes, the game show. I mean, he was
Really?
one of the best.
When?
Yes.
I think that was yesterday.
I didn't know that. How old?
Let me look.
St. Peter at the gate went off and said, "Be back in 2 and 2."
Yeah.
Oh, I really like Chuck.
83. He was 83.
Wow. Well, he lived a good life.
Hey, Paul, Chuck Woolery was with that short-lived band Avant-Garde in the late 60s.
You know what? You are something else, my friend, because that's what I was going to bring up here. So, but I'm trying.
Are you muted, Paul?
He was a Wheel of Fortune host from 75 to 81.
Never seen those.
Okay. And then Love Connection, 83 to 94. And others. In the early
David,
19-
he was a U.S. personality.
I remember a third game show. He did a third game show in the late 80s based on a board game. I forgot.
Scrabble. He did Scrabble also.
I didn't know about that one.
I used to watch Scrabble too. Yeah.
Say hi to the real cowgirl on the Bergen line.
Yeah, David, he's a U.S. personality. Chuck.
So
I forgot about Love Connection. Oh,
I
that
wish
show was fun.
I wish I still had this album so I could pull it out of the collection to show you.
You
But
said pull it out.
yeah, I did say pull that. Anyways, early 1960s, he was in a folk group called the Bordermen, which were actually borderline spiritual folk too. Because I had an album, I found it at Goodwill for $1.99, and as soon as I saw, I'm like, holy shit, that looks like Chuck Woolery. But I'm like, it looked a long time ago. Yeah, and it turned out to be, and I'm like, but I think I gave that album to a friend of mine. Then the Avant-Garde, like David says, 1968, top 40 hit, Naturally Stoned.
I like that title.
He had five solo albums on Columbia.
You can look both those songs, Naturally Stoned and Fly With Me, both on YouTube if you want to. sometimes.
RCA he signed with in 1970 and did some solo stuff there too. But in 77 to 80, he was involved in country records, whether it be co-writing or whatever. But here's the one that threw me for a loop. So you Tammy Wynette fans out there, he co-wrote the 1971 song, which I guess was a hit also, The Choice of Being a Woman. Now, how would Chuck know about that? See, I know Jen is just so damn, she's I'm telling you, she's the best. But there is one thing that was not brought up, you see, because the fact of the matter is he was Superman.
Hi, Jack.
Oh, wow.
The 6'2" American game / talk show host.
Avery Schreiber. Yeah, I know him.
Woolery is the first Superman in live action that met with fellow DC superhero, Batman.
I had no idea.
73.
Not either.
32 years old, Woolery was able to dress up as the Man of Tomorrow in ABC Network's Saturday morning sneak peek.
I think I've ever seen that.
Sneak peek is a half-hour-long preview special of the network's animated lineup for the year. The first season of Super Friends was part of that year,
Oh my God,
which is
Super
why
Friends.
Woolery as
Yeah, I
Superman
remember
and
that.
another actor playing Batman was there to help promote the show. This was the only time Woolery would be in a Superman costume. Later in life, he would mostly be identified as a game / talk show host, after hosting several shows, like The Love Connection, The Chuck Woolery Show, and currently the podcast, Blunt Force Truth. Chuck
I didn't know about
Woolery
that
has
one.
the honor of being the first host for the very popular Wheel of Fortune game
I remember
show.
those days too, before Pat.
See, I only knew Pat. And
Me
I
too.
guess
I
now
remember
Ryan
that.
Seacrest, but
Yeah,
Ryan
yeah.
Seacrest sucks.
And by the way, Pat Sajak's name is not Pat Sajak, it's Pat Sadjak, Sadjak. He started out at Columbia College, my
One
alma
that's not
mater.
Aki Jack.
Yeah, I know Jack here. Hey, yeah, where
I'm
the hell did
fine
he?
with it.
Oh, yeah, he's still here. Okay, he's just on a quiet mode. But yeah, so for whatever reason, after he got out of Chicago, okay, but he, like I said, Columbia College, he worked at the station we had, WCRX, way before me. But when he went over to Cali, they're like, nah, we're going to change it to Sajak because it sounds too Polish. Because he was Polish.
Fair.
Oh well, the things you do. I have 345s of Chuck Woolery from the 60s. That is
Crazy.
excellent. And, and that does not surprise me. Randy's got a hell of a collection.
Yeah, he
Ruth
does.
Ann.
Hey.
Ruth Ann. Come on up, dear. But so yes, Chuck Woolery, rest in peace, in tribute, and all that stuff too. Now, sorry,
Maybe
hang
so
on.
David's comment.
Which day? Which one? This one?
The newer one. No,
The
no, no,
newer-
no. Dee Dee.
Oh, hang on a minute.
Puff
Where the-
Diddy.
Wait a minute. Where the you beat me again, Jen? That's what he said.
No.
Oh.
I know your filthy mind is about 2 seconds faster than mine.
I don't know.
The only thing I'm fast at.
That's it. Okay, so I'm gonna make myself big for a second again. So, in the spirit of things, that's the way God planned it. Would anybody want to take a guess
I
before
don't
I?
have even the tiniest guess on this.
Wow. Okay. So these were both finds literally 2 hours ago.
Billy Preston.
So we start off with, and I have been looking. I am a huge fan of this 70s band. But the funny part about it is when he pictured this on Facebook, the gentleman that sells these things, and he's like, these are all going to the shop. He did it yesterday afternoon. Of course, I'm working. But I never knew that this existed on vinyl. I'm writing my notes here, my 1988 October, to be precise, Kansas.
Oh, Kansas.
In the spirit of things.
I am ashamed.
So,
my mom would kick my butt if she knew I didn't get that.
but don't feel bad because, like I said, being that this is October '88, and yes, it's on MCA, and I'll show the label. This is, of course, still has the shrink on it.
Yeah, but they're her fave, and I've been exposed to this stuff my whole life. I should have known that.
That's one of their later.
The price was $7.99 according to the price sticker.
That's one of their later albums, right? 88 or 90.
Yeah.
Yes, and then you have custom labels.
The best
Okay.
I think
album.
that's around the time of Fight Fire with Fire, right?
The best album. is
No, that's
No-
83 album. That's 83 album. Fire with
Yeah,
Fire.
Fight Fire with Fire is Drastic Measures from
Measures,
83.
That's it, man.
And then they did Power, which
Has a
came
song,
out in
All I Wanted.
86.
Has a big hit. All I Wanted.
Now, Steve Morse joins the band in late 85, you see. Well, this is the last album that he lands on. Kansas, this is a concept album, okay? And the other thing I need to mention here, this is the first album since Mask from 1975, not to be confused with the cartoon Mask, that did not have a hit single. That I copped from Wiki because I was like, I didn't
Or
know
the movie Mask.
That one.
Or the
that
movie
one,
Mask.
For some reason, my
Rocky
mom
Dennis.
wants that album. So
And so this is produced by Bob Ezrin. Yeah, Ezrin produced a Kansas album, people. This happens to be it. And this is, like I said, this is Steve Morse's last album with the band. He would finish the tour up, disappear to do solo stuff, and then came back for part of the tour in 91. But like I said, just the whole concept on this, it's actually about a flood that hit Neosho Falls, Kansas in 1951. Seriously, that's the concept. And I'm going,
Nerd, though.
I had it on cassette many, many, many years ago. So, I mean, I have it. It's just I haven't played it in so damn long. So, Kansas in the spirit of things. And then, of course, from August 1960, I've been looking for
there's
this too.
Billy.
August 1969. That's the way God planned it. Here's the front. Here's the back.
Is that one the one with Will It Go Round in Circles on it?
No, this is
Well,
on
that's
Apple.
Apple Records. That's an earlier one. That's an earlier one.
And that's the way God.
He performed that song in Bangladesh
That's
with the
correct.
band live. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal.
So, like I said, came out in August 69, recorded in late 68 to early 69. Guests on this album include George Harrison, Eric Clapton, 2 tracks with Keith Richards
Really?
on bass. So in other words, he was doing like Dirty Mac.
Yeah.
And then Ginger Baker. So you have 2/3 of Cream and, of course, part of Blind Faith, if you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
And Doris Troy and others. Now, the single, That's the Way God Planned It, only made it to 62 on the US, but guess what? Number 11 in the UK. Those UK people loved Billy Preston. So that is the title and the explanation of today's stuff. I said stuff. Yes, I could not believe it. I couldn't believe they were still there. And then there's another one I'm saving for this week. I couldn't believe that one. I was waiting for I'm not kidding. I was looking for this thing for close to 10 years. That'll probably be tomorrow. I'll show that one tomorrow. But I was like, wow. And these weren't ridiculously priced. I mean, I knew this one, I hate to admit this. This one was 12. And then, and this is going to end up being a future Jukebox from Hell, too, by the way, because it didn't chart. Nothing. Dead. MCA had problems in the late 80s. Oh, my God. It didn't help that they ended up getting busted. Something about big, there was a tax thing mixed with a drug thing, mixed with every other thing, for MCA. So very few people got any success on that label in the late 80s.
Picking on you again in the gallery.
I got it. Thank you. I
Sorry.
haven't thought of that one yet.
I got the chat. I'm on a regular computer, so I got my chat gallery on the right side. I can see it pretty good.
What does this have to do with diamond-shaped dumplings? I don't know, but I saw the dumplings recently, and they still look good. Wow. Billy Preston, yes, played with the Stones when they expanded their touring lineup in the 70s. That's right.
I didn't know that. I guess I didn't know
I didn't know that either.
72 tour, if I remember correctly, for Billy, I think, or was it 75? Maybe Sean can enlighten me on that. But I know that, of course, he was on the 74 Dark Horse tour as well, which someday I hope they can cobble together a decent live CD of that. There's got to be enough to cobble here. I said cobble. The police are on the way, but which member? Is it going to be Sting, Stewart, Copeland, or Andy Summers?
I love
Who's it going to be?
Stewart.
I already hit him.
Awesome,
yes, you're
Yvonne.
welcome. You are welcome. Have fun at Grant. Say hello.
Yeah, have fun,
say
brother.
We all say hello here in the Psycho universe.
Love you, man. Love you, Yvonne.
Take care. Thanks, Yvonne. He's a good egg. I like him.
Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
So yeah, fun stuff on the whole thing. There she is. That's funny. I bring her up, and I love the Chewie. I've always liked that Chewie emoji. That's her favorite Star Wars character. It is.
That's so cute.
Yes. She's like big. She's a
Why
lot
did
more.
it sound like Stefan from SNL?
I don't know.
With-
I love.
You don't know Stefan?
I know. I love Stefan.
Oh,
my
okay.
God!
It was
That
like, yes.
Yes. And when he would blurt out something, what the hell? Like one of them was, and then there's this club that you just have to go visit, and it's like he came up with all kinds of things. And I remember, and then it was called.
And there are always the things with the midgets.
Yeah, that was right. And it was called man. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he was always like this.
Oh no!
He couldn't
Yeah,
stop
he
himself.
tried so hard on the first character.
Oh no!
And the one with David
Bill
Bowie as
Hader.
his dad.
Oh boy!
God. Really, Henry?
What a
Really?
question! What really?
Boy, they're scraping the bottom of the barrel today.
Yeah, you don't have
They
to honor that
have
question.
nothing better to do with their time, and it's
Speaking of
hilarious.
bottom at the barrel, okay.
Yeah.
I mentioned Rick James. This dude dumped his Hendrix collection, so I got to see. Unfortunately, you don't get to see Are You Experienced or Axis Bold as Love. It starts out with like Cry of Love in the discography all through the 70s.
Okay.
And some of those ones on DFU record collecting people remember the Trip record label. Oh boy. Hendrix, Little Richard, Dr. John. Trip was such a knockoff. It was live stuff is what it was. And it was a quasi-legal label in the early mid 70s.
I see.
But I'm like, I love Hendrix. Don't get me wrong, okay? But the thing is that if I'm not mistaken, he went out with RS on several tours, but 72.
I love when he was with the band of Gypsies.
There's
Band of Gypsies is phenomenal.
He should have done a hell of a lot. That would be. I gotta watch that video, Sean. Is there a way that somebody could pop a link on that video? That'd be funny.
Which
thing?
It says your fun video, YouTube, Preston and Jagger chasing each other around the stage.
I've never seen that.
That's funny. See, I love that stuff.
It's amazing how amazing that is for Billy Preston. He played with both the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Not many people could say that.
Right, and that's why he was so damn amazing. Okay, I
Amazing.
loved him as a musician. All right.
Oh my God, his solo music is incredible.
And yeah, exactly. I have
245s by Billy. Space
See,
Race. I just had a Space Race and Outer Space.
I love
Nothing from Nothing. I love playing Nothing from Nothing.
That's another
phenomenal song, man. Phenomenal song.
I love those funky instrumentals, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing, and you got to have something if you're going to be with me.
If you want to be with me.
So I've got, but he did land on the VJ catalog. Billy did on album. He did an album for it was like gospel type, like keys and stuff.
Yeah, he was gospel oriented.
But that's because I don't know if Little Richard was the one that helped with the VJ deal or it was the other way around. But like I said before, there's one Little Richard 45. It's got Billy Preston, and it also has oh God, who the hell was the other one? There's like two big people on that thing that back him, and I'm just like, holy crap, you know. And it's just too bad that it's only one.
But yeah, I'll tell you what, when you look at the Get. Oh, God bless. When you look at the Get Back docu-series,
oh nice,
literally,
Thank you.
and you see Billy Preston on that, he looks so innocent. Like he looks so like he looks very young. First off,
Yeah.
So it's just funny seeing him come in there, and then what he turns out to be with the big afro. I mean, the gigantic afro. He has probably the biggest afro of anybody I've seen on stage.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, though, right? So, he ended up. I'm writing all this down.
I mean, Billy Preston was the original undercover brother. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, yeah.
Billy Preston had hair like that, man. When he waved, it was like,
that's not bad, James, and it's
it was
not.
so cool. It was so cool.
That's true. That's also, yeah.
That's the way Superfly Jimmy Snuka had hair like that.
Oh, stop. Stop.
You remember?
Stop.
You remember that, Paul?
What's that, sir?
Superfly Snuka had hair like that. When he would do Superfly, he had a big afro. And literally, when he would do the Superfly, the afro would go back. And it would come down, it would slam over his head. It was
I've seen those.
I mean, it couldn't have hurt as much as Piper hit him with the coconut.
But anyway, as I was saying before I got rudely.
Oh, I am so sorry. Did I
Not
interrupt you?
you. That's true.
Oh.
But anyway, most of the reason that the grand bulk of the stars in that movie even signed on to do that film was they were all led to believe Paul was going to be in that movie.
Mhm.
And then they found out not until they were already mid-filming that, by the way, no, he's not. We got Billy Preston instead. That's totally the same thing, right?
What movie are you talking about?
Sergeant Pepper.
78.
Really? Paul wouldn't have did that movie, would he have?
They told everyone that he was going to play the weather vane, the bit that Billy Preston played.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just can't see Paul wanting to be in the movie.
I don't think he was ever actually going to be, but the director told everyone that was going to be.
That's probably
Paul.
just to get the interest. That's, you know what I mean? Just to get the interest.
It was really shitty of him.
But you know what? To get Billy Preston to do it, though, was still pretty cool, though. You know, because he's like a direct connection to and they had George Martin there. Literally. I mean, like, how much we say everything about how bad it is. How bad are you really putting down George Martin? You know, really? It's like, I think that's a phenomenal record. The best cover of She's So Heavy I've ever heard.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Phenomenal bass line playing in that movie, in that song is just so incredible.
Hey, that movie introduced me a bunch of Beatles songs when I seen it on HBO when I was like.
It's an artistic movie. It's a fun movie. I really never understand why people they think it's like kryptonite or something like.
My mom talked up this movie my whole childhood and didn't tell me who all was starring in it. Just told me how amazing it was, how much I needed to see it. And I finally see it. I'm like, oh, this is why you want me to see it. I see.
That's right. Good old PF was in it. That's why.
I'll tell you what. I know a producer that my brothers actually worked with. This guy named Rick Iantoski. He passed away, but believe it or not, he in the 70s dated the girl that played Strawberry Fields
Sandy
in the
Farina?
movie. Yeah, he dated Sandy Farina in real life.
I remember that. Yeah.
You know, he had pictures with her and everything back then, so it was pretty weird connection. I guess another to have that. He said she was a bitch, though. They didn't last too long.
That doesn't surprise me.
Got Sandy Farina or anything else, did she?
No, and I think
I
she
don't
just
think
died
so.
last year.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter actually posted about it on his Instagram.
Oh wow.
And that's the only reason I knew about it. So.
Right.
I've still got to get through. I think that's my next in my book queue.
Yeah.
Is Peter Frampton's book. So, but I'm in the middle of working on reading that, and I should have brought it out, I guess, but maybe tomorrow. The book about Ron West, and Ron West was a excellent musician out of Kansas City area in Missouri, and he had a band called Missouri. That was what. But before that, he was a garage rocker and the Chessmen. Okay, this is kind of funny. The Chessmen, and then in like the late '60s, they called themselves Chessmen Square because they were like, you need to be a little more psychedelic type stuff. So they shifted it to that
Right.
with Deep Twang. But the thing is that band was known, at least in the Kansas City area, and maybe most of Missouri for that matter, for being able to not only be able to. There used to be this really good radio show that could be picked up back in the day in the 60s, back when radio was wide. And for you Little Rock, Arkansas people, it was called Bleecker Street. And this guy would play anything and everything, especially import records of stuff that wasn't even out yet in the U.S.
Wow.
Well, Ron would go off and tape every night's show.
Really?
So he'd be like, that's new. Here's a new one from the Stones. Here's the one for the Beatles. And so he would take this, him and his band. Okay, I'm not kidding you on this. Boom, could have it figured in several hours. They'd have it down pat. And so when they would do their next gig,
yeah, right,
they would be like, they would play
the
next Beatle thing that's not even out in the United States
Didn't
yet.
Hendrix do that with the whole Sgt. Pepper album in like
He did. Yeah, he got an advance copy of it and literally learned it and played it in front of the Beatles.
This time, James.
I like page 199. Just the numbers.
I see no mentions of her. As far as I can tell.
We fell for this the other day.
And yet, I was conned into buying it just to make sure.
But yeah, so it's like it's a good book. Okay, unfortunately, it's not going to end so well. But I mean, I know I'm giving away part of the story, but
that's okay.
You're talking about a band that they did finally break up. So Ron starts a new band, and he's like, Missouri. We'll just call it Missouri because he was saying something like, I think it was when Boston's album came out, and he's like, well, what the hell? You got Boston and Chicago. He goes,
Kansas.
Missouri, Kansas. Yeah. Well, that was the other reason why he named him Missouri, because the manager at the time were like, you know what? He goes, that would make a great double bill, which did end up happening. It did end up happening a handful of times. But so the first album is local. I happen to have a copy of that too. It's a really good record. Moving On and Mystic Lady are the best tracks on that album. But
there was also a band named Hawaii too. A hard rock band, a hard rock band called Hawaii.
Cool.
Yeah.
If I had a band called Hawaii, my first album would be called Get Laid. That would be the first album right there. And then the second one, the title would be called like Don Ho's Revenge or something like that involving. So
great though.
But so the
and you got Black Oak, Arkansas.
Oh, I love Black Oak.
Alabama.
Yes. Oh,
so there's a few states.
Oak. We could talk. I'm not going to bore you people.
My home's in Alabama.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I don't understand this. I get the never seen Sgt. Pepper. When it comes to books, the Biodiverse saga was fantastic. Biodiverse? I don't know. You got me on that.
I've never heard of that one.
I know what went rogue. I understand that part, so I don't know.
Wasn't there also a band named New England?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's a
kicker.
But here's somebody that's not from New England. They happen to be previously from Beaver Shores, but in Hellbilly Hell right now, this very minute.
Hey,
Shannon.
Or
as I'm going to Beaver Shores.
Tiny buttholes in. Oh boy.
Before I even get hey, I like that thing. I got things. Okay. Before I even get started, I gotta go get some headphones. So I'll be back.
Okay, you do that.
Okie dokie. Okie from Muskogee.
Meant to say Bobiverse saga, but autocorrect is GD retarded. Well, yeah, it can be GD retarded. I just finished reading Open Up and Bleed. I want to get that book. I don't think I've read that yet. Open Up and Bleed, Iggy Pop and the Stooges. If you want a wild read with lots of sex and drugs, then it's
Sounds
the bill.
fun.
Wow.
Now the thing is, okay, so I know that Iggy, when Iggy toured with Mo, Larry, and Curly, I mean, and
Yeah.
I mean that had to have been something right there, and,
I'll tell you what, I think that has a lot to live up to what Tommy Lee wrote in The Dirt.
that book is something
True.
else. But I got to tell you
You know, I
something.
mean, that kind of raised the bar of sex and drugs and like in rock band.
So, Sean, I'm leaving up your comment for a minute so I don't forget what I'm going to say next. So, I don't know if you people out there, and I said you people, I don't know if you people out there have heard of a channel called Jamie Deluxe. That's DLUX. Now, this guy goes off and he does his homework. He's also happens to be a rock and roller. He was in several different punk bands, but he how do I want to say this? He got enlightened at a very early age about the world. Okay. So he goes off and makes videos. Yes, it could lean conspiracy theory, on something.
It almost sounds like Chris Connolly from Almost Famous.
Maybe, I don't know, but Jamie, sub to Jamie Deluxe people, say Psycho Platter sent you. He'd probably like it. He knows of me, but I don't talk on there that much. But he just did a video yesterday about, and get this, we touched on some of this topic a few weeks ago in Disaster Piece Theater.
Yeah.
He talks about Blackie Dammit and Anthony Kiedis and
shit.
And yeah, because like father, like son, that's pretty much what the title was along those lines. But so he's mentioning excerpts from Blackie's book and Kate. Now I read Scar Tissue many, many years ago. Okay, like when it first came out. And by the way, there was an interview recently where basically he is disavowing the book and going, "Nah, yeah, I don't want anybody to know anything about me. I want to be mysterious. Don't read the book." Well, you know what? If you read that book, you're going to come up with some very strange things. This one was new to me. So Blackie, Anthony's dad, was dating a girl. They were supposed to be back home, but unfortunately, they were going to spend overnight somewhere else. So here's the thing, right? So the babysitter went off and said, now he's about 12, Anthony. Okay. The babysitter goes off and says, okay, you know what? Let's get rid, it's time to go to bed. So she goes, takes him into the bed. Now this is not allegedly, or at least, it's been written in the book. So YouTube, don't get me for this, okay? I'm just mentioning what's been said. So disclaimer. So she takes the 12-year-old into her bedroom and says, "This is your side of the bed. This is my side of the bed." Mm-hmm. And then she goes to get into something more, more sleepable, right? But there's an added punchline to this. Because she does leave the bathroom door open a crack. Now it's dark in the room except for the light from the bed. She's completely bare-ass naked. Okay, so he pretends to be asleep, but he's seeing all of this. Mm-hmm. So she stays that way and climbs into bed. And I know you guys are like, well, who is it? Who was it? It was Cher.
How did I fucking know? Oh my God! Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, Cher allegedly slept naked with a 12-year-old.
Damn it, Cher!
Well, it just goes to show you she was a gypsy tramp and thief.
Yeah, but like what we're learning about that whole entertainment world now is kind of not surprising.
Yeah.
But
so many of them are fleeing. I mean, Oprah, Ellen DeGeneres, Demi Moore, Pink. You just go down the list. Like literally, there's the who's who.
About this.
The who's who of the Academy Awards, literally, you just line them right up, and it's like
Ricky Gervais knew what he was talking about.
He really did. Oh my God, that was.
This is the thing though, okay? And I just kind of feel bad. I really
I don't.
feel bad.
I don't.
You know, no, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right.
I kind of feel bad for this guy. Just a wee bit.
Which guy?
I have this.
Oh,
I have
okay.
this on film. I have this exact film. This is great.
I haven't seen
What's
that.
most important is what
Yeah, I
you
got
think.
this film.
So without any preaching from this film, let's examine the facts and only the facts.
1968.
You wouldn't dare to
Yeah.
do this on pot.
I bet you bunches of people have done that.
I was
Or
gonna
this.
say.
My
Or
copy is
this.
actually pink, though. This is a really good copy.
And would you rather your pilot had just finished a joint or a cigarette?
He was flying already. Why not? 8 miles high.
Or your surgeon operating on your heart?
Oops. Yeah, we're-
Your sergeant? Your dentist?
And he had laughing
Your
gas
flight
first.
leader?
The irony, it could
Your
be why
school
he hit the
bus
tree.
driver? Your country
Hey,
gas
Otto.
nut?
Otto, the bus driver.
I don't.
What if the weed made him better at it?
Or even the guy who is just changing your front tire?
Ah, he's changing
Would
his
you rather he
rubber.
was smoking a cigarette
Uh-oh.
or a joint?
Or both.
Nobody can
Or
tell me what
both.
to do with my own body, what I can eat, drink, or smoke.
Yeah.
This is a free country, and nobody has the right to take away my constitutional rights.
I agree.
Watch your head.
Yeah.
Watch your
Right
head.
on.
By what you do. But the Constitution and the
Remember
laws
that,
that
kids?
came
The
out of it
Constitution?
were designed to protect the individual and the group from irresponsible individuals, which is why there are speeding laws, building
135.
safety laws,
Oops, we missed that one.
pure food laws,
Yeah, right.
pure drug
Suddenly with
laws,
magic brownies.
laws to protect your money,
Ah, F-Dick.
laws to protect children,
One of them vomit.
laws to protect the aged,
They're all waiting for that
and
to
even
be
a
stoned.
law to protect you from taking your own life.
Uh-oh.
From the Ten
Everybody goes,
Commandments
jump,
to the
jump, jump.
Constitution, man has made laws to protect him from hurting himself in the common interest of the group called society. So, why not make it legal? Why not bring it out in the open and make it legal in America? It's just that
Oh, come
there are
on.
too many unstable
Because we were
people
stupid back then. That's
who would
why. We
become
were
emotionally
stupid.
dependent on marijuana
I'm over here like,
and end
dude,
up as
that shit has made me
non-functioning
more
retail.
stable. So
That's true. For a minute, is he going to eat that doorknob?
If the
Uh-oh, he
knowledge
pissed
of
himself.
I was gonna say.
is an alcohol, it becomes easy to see why the
Do, do, do,
emotionally
do,
unstable
do, do, do,
tend
do,
to marijuana
Yeah, right. It's like,
than to alcohol, and eventually go to more
it's like Reefer Madness.
in the
You know,
form of
Jimi
Really
Hendrix's
is fun.
Flyers should be playing under this.
and
suddenly it's
heroin.
Valley of the Dolls.
Who, me?
Who, me?
Who, me?
It's possible.
Me too.
And that's
Then you got Alfred E. Newman. What me worry?
You never tell
Yeah.
who is so stable and so emotionally
Dope.
secure that they will not become dependent on marijuana or other drugs for pleasure.
Oh, by the way,
full-time
just to let you
escape.
guys make you feel good, these people are either dead or 80 years old.
Man, everybody does.
Just thought I'd tell
Yeah,
you.
right.
But everybody does smoke.
I don't want it, man.
And Sonny, well, you know what happened to him. He smoked a joint before he hit that tree. No, that's not true. I'm teasing,
We
I
already made
think.
that joke.
I don't want it.
I'll tell you what. I bet you that shit was weak compared to what we got now. That's some weak ass weed.
Sign
Mhm.
of character and emotional weakness is when you do things just because others are doing them. Let's face it.
He looks so stoned.
Up to now are like what
Right
about the
now.
underlying
Is that Sonny Bono?
90%
Yes.
of the iceberg you never
Okay,
see.
thank God.
The reasons below the surface.
What
I
you
was
thought
afraid
you
there were
having?
two of
From
them.
those other
No.
Oh my God.
who aren't smoking pot.
No, the other one is
Not one
Jazz.
is on grass.
I'm
I
not.
saw
was-
that, Shannon.
Dude,
Every time someone wants to throw me
exactly
on the
like
pot,
him.
they tell me I'll discover myself. Well, I don't need that kind of crutch. Besides, I've never seen any potheads come up with any kinds of answers that help them cope with the kind of problems they have.
But what about the rock albums? Come on.
Oh my God! Tell it to Willie Nelson.
No, you can't talk to Willie Nelson
Why not?
because I said so.
Oh, all right.
No.
I forgot.
No, yeah. No, he's cool. He's great. He's a great guy.
I think too many teenagers traded in their idealism for a stick of weed.
Where's
When I
Gravy
see
Gravy?
some people connect to those of us who don't need drugs to feel better understand ourselves, I get real bugged.
This looks fake.
To do with your life.
I was in the dance program. Clearly, it worked out so well for me.
You risk blowing the most important time of your life.
Yeah, man. Grotto the grotto.
Unrepeatable time for you to grow up.
Sonny was such a mustache champion for a long time.
For me to do it.
And make something meaningful.
You gotta respect a guy who can wear that mustache and gold lame at the same time.
He was a mustache champion.
Because I thought he looked a little bit like Ringo.
Kinda.
Of course.
The only one there is.
I was like 10, so I think I get a free pass.
Yeah, probably done with
will actually go to the
Stone.
moon and perhaps other planets.
I wonder after he did this
It's
video,
also
if
true that in a
you
few
know, that
short
just
years,
gave another excuse
this
for
world
people
will
to
be
laugh
your
at him.
establishment,
Probably.
and you will be the
Sonny's all relaxed here and shit. He probably just smoked a doobie himself.
Probably, James. Probably.
You know, I'll tell you what. There was an intense side to Sonny, from what Cher says.
Yep.
Intense side, like literally, like almost violent at times.
Oh yeah, went back when
Like
he
one
was
of the
working
things
for
that came
Special
out in her
Talent.
book recently was that allegedly he admitted to her that he had planned to kill her, and Lucille Ball got her out of that marriage.
Wow. I didn't know that.
I didn't either. Who knows whether or not
That's
it's
incredible.
true, or if Cher is just saying shit to say shit now, but it's in the book,
Wow.
so.
Yeah, he
My-
was afraid of Phil Spector. That's true. I've heard stories about that.
Yeah.
My copy of that marijuana movie is like I have like mine's 25 minutes long. I don't know. That's just a portion of the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to subject
All right.
people to that.
It is funny though,
Oh,
man.
no.
Like
Oh my God. Let me see if I can find this other one. It's really stupid, and it's another public service.
Oh boy.
Well, it wasn't Reefer Madness, was it?
No.
No.
That's public domain too, but I'm not doing that.
Right, but that's like a whole movie, though.
yeah,
I
that's
have it on DVD somewhere,
1936,
but-
37.
Okay, I'm not going to show all of this because it would take way too long, but we're going to show the first part.
You know,
Why
like Tokyo
not?
Reefer Madness is on like a 2-for-1 DVD with Freaks.
Oh yeah.
Now, this goes off and says 1979, but it's not. It's actually earlier than that, as far as I heard. So, but, here's the problem. When, maybe with Sonny and Cher and, her being, well, with a naked Anthony kid.
Okay.
But, I'll tell you this. Sometimes drugs are like that.
I do too. What?
That's the
Why? But you know what you do? Sure. What? Make you act funny. Yeah, well. Well, what? You know what kinds there are? Kinds of what? Drugs. I know.
All right, teacher. I will heed that warning.
Take them like a pill, too. And you can sniff them.
Yeah.
Sniff them. Smell them like a flower.
I'm asking y'all because
Your arm with a needle. A needle? A big old needle. Not me, boy.
I have so many echoes. Do y'all know any? Oh, I got the headset. Do y'all know anything I can do?
Echo cancellation in
Yeah.
your
My
go to the
settings?
three. Yeah, go to the settings.
All right. Come on, we'll build something.
And there's a little box that you check off. It'll say or check on.
One at a time, man. One at a time. Okay. Oh my God.
Hey, look at the Lego box.
Yeah.
And then they stepped on him.
That's what I was going to say. That's part of the. Well, they eat
And
the
again,
drugs
Tally
that
of the Devil.
Like a player playing in a daze, yeah, you break a rule and you have to pay. It may not hurt, but then again it may.
My bad, it was me. No.
Nah.
How come you know so much? About what?
You remember playing with all that damn things, guys? Like
Yes.
1,000 pieces?
Yes.
Just to make something that was like 6 inches long. That didn't sound right. Never mind. Hey, nobody wants to hear your fucking whistling.
It wasn't even good whistling.
Make you act funny. Sorta.
Eating me, dude.
Tell you. Who? The
What's
lady.
he trying? What are they fucking
Oh,
trying
those
to
round
do?
pieces were the friggin' worst.
They were. What a
Especially
rip.
trying to get them back apart. Fuck those things.
Yeah, that's bullshit right there.
What a big business Lego became, huh?
Oh,
The baby lives in a crib because he can't take very good
Goo
care
goo
of it.
gaga. I shit
And
my
then the
pants.
baby choked to death on a Lego.
All right.
It's Stewie, the early years.
The baby is very scared, so he sucks on this thing. to
Oh,
keep
he
it
sucks on that thing, yes.
Drugs are like that.
Drugs are like that. Mm-hmm.
Drugs bad, okay?
According to the baby here.
Yeah, before he went Lemonhead.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
He's going to be jonesing for a while now. Cold turkey has got me on the
Okay.
run. Where? Oh, where? So close, yet so far.
oh yeah, exactly.
Worse than that, he's cold nipple.
Oh shit, those are like those far apart slats where they can get their head stuck too.
He's a future lion.
Probably.
Drugs are like that too.
Quit being a little whiny bitch.
What that means? Hooked? Like he's gotta have it.
I'm trying to hear what they're saying.
Look at those glasses.
Oh,
Beetle,
those
don't you
are
have a pair of those?
Just so you know, it says on the closed captioning, because I pushed that button,
Oh, yeah.
You know, they
said Whitey bitch.
No, they just,
Nah.
just what?
Yes, probably does. So do I. So do I.
Me too.
I guess.
411. Yes, yes.
Teeny tiny. Almost a Judy Garland right. So there's that.
What this video is not telling you is they're making a complete World Trade Center
Oh.
out of Legos.
The lady. Oh, yeah.
The lady.
Here, I thought you were going to say they're making a crack pipe.
Oh, drugs are like that. You know, it would be almost half funny if somebody that was walking along was a mom and got her back. Oh, my fucking back! Which one of you nasty fuckers stepped on a crack? Drugs are like that.
I was like, thank you, wait a minute. Trick?
Yeah, right?
Go do some snake.
Very hard to stop.
Oh, stranger danger.
Dangerous sometimes.
Oh, Scott.
Look, it's Donald Trump.
I have a bunch of these educational films from the
Oh my God, he
50s
almost
to the 70s.
between Boss Hogg and Joe Besser.
Yeah, right.
Samples. Hey, I bet you the line goes along.
Costco gives free samples.
What the fuck is he on?
Yeah.
Oh.
In the long run, having
Richard Deacon? I mean, what?
Oh yeah, Richard Deacon.
Richard Deacon's cousin.
Oh, man. He looks like that dude, Bud Dwyer. Remember that guy? Bud Dwyer.
Yes.
Very easy to get started. Very hard to stop.
That's what he looked like.
You could what?
So wait a minute, she's saying she's got a Lego addiction? What the hell?
I thought you put the Lego up her ass.
Oh God!
I'll tell you what, I
Lego
guarantee.
Richard Gere not included.
Hey,
Oh.
hey, Paul, do you see the way he spun that gear around, almost like a poker chip?
I need that face.
It looked like a poker chip in his hand, and he's probably gonna be a gambler when he's older.
Did she just put that in her fucking mouth?
The way you fold your hair. What about it?
Yeah, what
That's
about
a
it?
habit. Oh, it is not. You do it all the
Yeah,
time.
he sure did.
I could stop anytime I wanted to.
Yeah.
We believe you.
Why don't you then? Because.
I have no complaints for women in pigtails.
Hmm.
It comes in
I almost
handy.
put pigtails in today too.
Ah.
Is it some kind of a machine? What?
Yeah, it's a machine.
Why are you making the Texas Depository building?
It's a hypodermic needle.
I thought they were making the Eiffel Tower.
What? Drugs, marijuana, stuff like that.
Yeah, man, drugs and marijuana.
Sure she did. What'd she tell you? She said
She only smoked
it
3.
was like if you were a real good ball player.
This guy's a pretty good ball player. He can catch, he can throw.
He can
Wait,
fall on his face.
and he's a juicer. Here's Jose Canseco and Barry Bonds.
And Mark McGuire.
That's
Fast
right, and
brother.
Mark McGuire.
He can even do something silly just because it makes him feel funny.
As he pukes all over the place.
Yeah.
Lots of things make you feel
Been
funny.
there, done that.
Drugs are like
Drugs are like that. hmm
You know, what's worse than these drug films are the driver's educational scare films. They're the worst.
Oh,
I think I never learned to drive.
Oh my God, man! You want to see somebody's head through a window? Just put on some scare
Yeah,
films.
no, red asphalt. I've seen it.
some things can make you look pretty stupid.
Ha! You missed the
That
base,
haircut makes them look
jackass.
pretty stupid.
Hey, Paul, did you ever see from
That's part one. I am
1990?
not going to subject the rest right now. That'll be next show.
Did you ever see from 1990? It was called the Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue.
What was that?
Look up the Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue. Look that up.
Oh
1990.
my God, yes.
I know what you're
Yes,
talking
that's like
about.
a full
Look it up.
Freaking God,
You
yes.
probably won't get dinged for it because really nobody is even.
I think he might because there's so many copyrighted characters in that thing.
But
Let me
that's what
take
kind
a
of
peek at
cancels
the
it out,
screen.
though. There's nobody that could claim it. You know, I mean, people post it and do. I think it's kind of in a safe zone.
What's
It's great
called
though.
again?
The Cartoon All Stars to the Rescues.
All right, hang
Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue.
This thing, oh my God, if you watch the
It's
whole thing,
incredible.
even on
It's
your own
incredible.
time, like this thing, it's so bizarre hearing these characters
It is.
talk about drugs like it's no big deal.
Oh my God, it's incredible.
Like Alvin and the Chipmunks talking about
I
it.
used to have.
Or
I
like
used to have the.
Winnie the Pooh
I
talking about
might
Goose,
even
and I'm
still
like,
have the VHS for it. I had the VHS. I remember back in the day.
Yeah, I would love to play this, but I'm not going to. There's so many. Warner would ding me. Disney would ding me.
like I said, just watch it on your own time because it's freaking
I'll
hilarious.
watch it on my own time.
I'm saying because there's so many. Like nobody.
Okay,
The
hang on a
irony-
minute.
It wasn't put out by Disney or Warner or any of them. It was put out by the United States government. So it's literally they gave it out in libraries and
YouTube.
everything. It's a public service announcement. You should
Yes,
be
well-
allowed to play
well,
it.
Just hang on a minute. I'm going to give you a little taste. Said me. Okay, so
Yeah, do like a minute of it. And
well,
just
no. Okay, so
I said I'd take a charge for you, man.
YouTube, I'm explaining this to you now. This was shown as a commercial on Fox 24 back in 1990. That's what
I'm
the
coming.
claims. She's coming right now.
Oh yeah, right now, right now.
Come in love.
It's fine. Yeah.
The
Shut
Teenage
up.
Mutant Ninja
Shut it.
Turtles. Cowabunga, dude! Plus all your favorite cartoon characters.
Come on,
As they
Eddie.
join forces to help keep kids off
Oh, it's so great.
Why don't you just say no?
Don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime
Wait a
special.
minute.
You're excellent just
Come
the
on
way
in.
you are, without drugs. The Cartoon All-Stars.
Now give me
to
a
the
pizza.
Rescue. Saturday
I'm
on
freaking
Fox.
scared to admit, like we watched this in high school.
Shut
I
it.
had no idea we were going to be showing it the day we were showing
Okay.
it. I had literally just done a rail in the bathroom right
For you.
before this. I was just like,
Wait a minute. Is that Holt? Oh shit. Where'd she go? She fucking left us. You disappeared again. Oh well.
"Aw."
I was just getting ready to go. Was that fucking Mr. Holt? Pain in the ass dog. Anyways. So yeah, there you go. Cartoon
That's
character.
it.
It's on
That's-
YouTube. Go watch it if you people are bored.
Please do. It's freaking
It's great.
funny.
Talk amongst yourselves. I'm getting more coffee.
Okay. I swear that thing
Drugs are like that.
different. That thing hits different if you are flying off your ass watching it.
Oh my God, absolutely.
Here's another album I got recently, Grand Funk
Ooh.
71.
Nice.
They're supposed to be dressed as caveman, I guess. That's my favorite.
Very
song.
cool.
That's awesome.
And Night Ranger, 7 Wishes from 85.
I like that record. That's a great record.
The only song I don't like the only song I really got sick of is Sister Kristen. From the
Yeah, I
Right.
can agree with that one.
I love You Could Still Rock in America.
I need to find that album.
That's a great one. It's so great, that song.
Star Trekker asks, "How's Betty White doing? Is that your dog?" Yes, that's my dog, and she's fine. She's cranky. I think she might be about to go into heat again, and that's why she's being so unusually aggressive the past couple days. I'm like, oh, hell no. But it's like, until they've gone into 2 heat cycles, they don't want to fix them. So I'm like,
right.
you have to wait it out. But...
I found a country rock group, Marsha Tucker Band.
Oh, cool.
Can't you see?
I like them.
This has a Heard It in a Low song.
Love that song.
Me too.
Heard It in Love song.
Pretty good, but I don't like one song that actually uses a saxophone, which is hard.
Can't be wrong.
For a country rock band.
Yeah, that's a little
Right.
strange.
But other than that, it's a good album. Got those records. Why would they?
Well, they have flute in the band too, you know?
It's not. It doesn't bother me, but since they're not a jazz band, that's why I can't get used to it. Saxophone.
Right. Well, that's people that, you know, they like to cross over the boundaries. You know, a lot of the bands, they all experimented with different instruments, you know, and some of them,
See what works.
right. Where you even had artists that were just primarily a mainstream rock band. They would even start incorporating keyboards and things. And
Oh, this to you. Oh, sorry, Paul.
nice.
Paul didn't see this Grand Funk album.
Hey, I love Grand Funk.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
a good somebody's rock band.
I love the song Queen Bee. Queen Bee is like one of my favorites.
That album I don't have. No.
I love that song.
I love Tucker.
It was in the heavy metal movie.
Oh, it's
That
from
song.
I used to
Yeah.
have that heavy metal soundtrack. I
Love that soundtrack.
At one point.
What,
You know,
Jen?
I gotta agree
I
with
think
you.
I had
David.
it too.
I love that
You know-
soundtrack.
Oh, Paul.
Not answering that already.
Paul, I was watching Grown Man Record Night, Mikey Bananas.
Sure.
He was playing in the background. He was playing some of the heavy metal in the background on his Twitch show yesterday.
Oh, cool.
The Sunday show.
Be right back, real quick.
Sure. Anyways, guys, I'm sorry that I'm not all really with it here today. I'm starting to run out of gas a little bit, but we're gonna get this to 2 hours, and then we're gonna. So, anything else interesting happen amongst you guys there? I mean, I saw you showed the albums. That's great. People forget that Grand Funk Railroad was as big as Led Zeppelin in the early. You are right about
Oh my
that.
God.
They were
a little bit to a point, maybe even bigger at some point, because they sold out Shea Stadium. For a little while
Yes.
there. I mean, they
beat
even
the
touted the
Beatles
record. Yeah, they beat the Beatles record of selling out Shea Stadium quicker than the Beatles did.
I think I read Shea Stadium.
That was their big thing.
Here's the problem. Okay.
Inside
and
Looking Out is a phenomenal song, though. I will say
Yes.
that.
If you, I don't know if I'm going to look for something for a second and see if I can find this book.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Melody. I was gonna. Well, now I'll tell you now. That New Jersey guy I think you should follow is Mr. Bizarro.
Mr. Bizarro. I'll have to look him up.
I'll have to link it to you on Facebook.
All right, yeah, send me a link. Yeah, definitely do that. I'll check it out. What's this
Paul-
channel about?
Oh, he does full album spotlights. He plays a full album.
Oh, okay. He's a music guy. All right.
Anyways,
already.
I feel bad. I couldn't find there's a really good book, although he really needs to update it. And Mark Farner wrote From Grand Funk to Grace. It was with the name. It was from the 90s. This book was.
Nice.
And it,
I forgot all about that book.
yeah, and it came with a free CD. I think it was like a
I didn't
4-track
have the
CD.
card.
Yeah, I do, but like I said, I don't know where the hell it is. It's making me mad.
Yeah, I just picked it out from the library. So
But so Mark Farner, though, of course, has got a brand new solo album out. And if you go to talkshoplive.com right now, you got to hurry on this, though. If you want it that bad enough, it's autographed. at no extra charge for you Mark Farner Grand Funk Railroad people, okay? The one that I'm still looking for that, yes, is going to end up being a jukebox from hell, Born to Die.
Wow.
Born to Die from 75. I mean, yeah. And if I remember correctly,
Now, wait a minute. What's your requirement for a jukebox from hell? Like, what are you criterion it
okay.
on?
I'm glad you said that. Or
I mean, I never really understood what your decision making for.
Don't feel bad because I've had people privately and hang on a second.
I wasn't sure if it was just something that like you had a bad experience personally with this music, so this is why you've chosen it. It's more of a personal thing, or you're going over the kind of folklore of the thing, or how bad it didn't sell, like The Elder or something. Like.
Well, okay. So it's one of three factors, or maybe all of them.
Okay.
For an album to be considered to be an episode for Jukebox from Hell, either the fans hated it.
Yeah, I watched
the critics hated it, or it didn't sell or chart at all. Why?
You hated it.
What was that? What?
Or you hated it.
Yeah, or I hated it. See, which is why I want to do a Bon Jovi episode, because I'd be sitting there for a day. I could just be like,
it's too personal. Too personal.
Yeah. So, but Born to Die was very controversial at the time. Why? Because Grand Funk Railroad were in caskets.
I've seen I don't have came across that album.
Also, they did a music video or a promo video, and then they're in the caskets for that music video.
All right, well, if that's the case, wouldn't something like "Rock Me Tonight" by Billy Squier kind of fit that bill?
Yeah, that album would be on there because that was the album that.
But that album did sell well. It did sell well, very well, up until that video.
Now, Mello, God, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but I'm going to anyway. Okay. I've been a little lazy as far as for the Jukebox from Hell. As maybe you people noticed, I haven't done one in almost 2 to 3 weeks. I kind of needed to step away. I had things I had to deal with, but I did listen to Mr. Bungle.
Oh man, I can't wait for you to ever do a review. Just a review. It doesn't even have to be.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna.
I know. That's the whole point of it. I want to hear what you think of it.
I mean, hell, that's why I'm encouraging him. Hey, do Liza's Results album. I want to hear what he said.
That's another one I need to find. You're right. But I don't know if I'll ever physically find a copy. I'll try.
So are you?
Just send you the MP3s of the album and call it a day if need be.
Are you saying you're going to make a video of it? Because I'm telling you, you'll get the Bungle fans.
You didn't know? Yeah, the episode 48 is going to be Mr. Bungle. That's the one I was working on now. But
cool.
But basically, I will tell you what the tagline at the end was.
Yeah.
Frank
and
Zappa,
you listened to it from beginning to end.
Wait.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Frank Zappa would have loved it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That doesn't necessarily say much for anybody else.
And the horn player, John Horn, he was also or Zorn maybe. He also was the producer. He's a very jazz guy that actually worked with Frank Zappa. So that's partly the reason why it's that. Have you ever heard it, Jen?
I've heard of John
I
Zorn,
haven't.
I think.
Well, you should listen to Mr. Bungle.
Actually.
I'm glad you mentioned it, Trekker. Hang on a minute.
You should listen to Mr. Bungle first record.
Okay.
What?
And you never heard of Davey?
Was one of the members of Mr. Bungle from a different band, right?
Faith No More, yes.
Faith No More, yeah.
Mike Patton.
I absolutely love Mike Patton. Absolutely love the guy. He's just
I love
incredible.
Faith No More. I love
He's
Faith
incredible
No More.
talent. He's incredible talent.
And I know Mr. Bungle was actually something he started in high school or something like this. So
Before
Mr.
Faith No More, yes.
Yeah.
So the thing with Mr. Bungle is that they were such their musicianship out precedes really even their writing. Their musicianship is what I was really mostly really blown away by.
If that is my review of that was, it could be worse. Go back and find my movie review for Staying Alive.
What?
Jen,
wait a minute, I didn't hear this.
Please, on this. one of the original members of Mr. Bungle was just arrested for killing his
Wait,
wife.
what the fuck?
When?
Okay, hold on.
How long ago? Wait a minute. I gotta know which one. Well, if I had to guess, I would maybe think the guitar player Trey Spruance.
Shit, like literally just last month. Okay, hold on. Let me find out which one.
Damn.
How did I not hear
This
this?
is real.
I didn't know this here.
October 11th.
Vaginal.
Oh, this was in Santa Cruz. Oh shit, this is local to me. Okay.
What's the member's
Hold
name?
on.
Which member?
I'm finding it. Theobald Theo Lengiel.
Oh yeah, that's one of the saxophone players.
Oh, that's who it was.
Wow.
Killed his girlfriend, Alex
Oh my god.
That's what-
Kalani Herman.
God. See what happens when you have sex and violence?
Wow. Well, that band is something else, man. I mean, that band influenced Slipknot. Slipknot, like, was so influenced by Mr. Bungle, especially with the masks and all the kind of stuff. They were.
Full effect, David. For the full effect. First, watch the review right before it of Saturday Night Fever, which I fucking loved.
Mm-hmm.
But then I immediately after watched Staying Alive.
Staying Alive.
And it's the night and day difference of my opinion on both of these. It's just like,
I don't mind Staying Alive. I could watch Staying Alive. It's a guilty pleasure watch for me. You know what I mean? I could just watch
Gary
it.
kept trying to sell me on it, and he ribbed me for the longest time on, you sure you don't want to watch it again? I'm like, no! And I'm so happy.
I love Finola Hughes, though, in the movie.
I paid money to see that one.
Finola Hughes is excellent in that movie. Finola Hughes is incredible.
I like Cynthia Rhodes from Staying Alive.
Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't Finola Hughes? Wasn't she a singer?
General
Or am I
Hospital.
confusing
No.
myself?
No, she's on
My
General
phone pointed that out
Hospital.
to me.
I'm sorry. I was thinking Fiona. My bad.
Okay.
No. Finola Hughes was on General Hospital as Alex Devane.
Yes.
I watched General Hospital for years and years and years.
Oh,
My mom still does.
as an ABC.
Really? I
dude,
stopped over the last year. I had to stop because I just couldn't dedicate the time. But the last year that I did watch was the greatest year in General Hospital history. It was 60th anniversary. 60 years. Oh, I haven't seen it since then, but literally they were bringing their A game in that last year. Like, literally, it was such a great show.
I'm trying to remember who the hell I met from General. I did meet a couple. I did meet a couple of All My Children.
Really?
This one's from All My Children. That was the one I was.
love that show too. Eric Kane.
Okay. So the most close story I've got. I don't remember the gentleman's name, but he did. I mean, I could give you his character name in a second here.
Yeah.
But
What?
But Jackson Montgomery. So he was
Walt
in-
Willey.
Walt, thank you, Walt Willey. So okay, so
I love him. He just was on General Hospital. He did a crossover as Jackson Montgomery, defending against somebody on General Hospital. It was incredible.
yeah, because
The
he wanted Erica, and of course that.
Supposedly, Erica was supposed to show up on General Hospital. I was hoping that they would bring her back.
So
I know Eden Regal from All My Children, who played Bianca, for whatever that's worth. Yeah.
Yeah, I told you, Kendall was played by, what's her name? The girl who played Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I'm like, no fucking way. And I went back on YouTube and I found clips of that. I was like,
Seen it,
I
right?
remember that. I remember
She
that.
was good. I watched it when she showed up.
did you see
right.
the part, the very final episode, last moments, last day, and they brought Stuart back from the dead? It turned out he was alive the whole time. They were
Yeah.
keeping him hostage in a basement.
Holy.
Yes, that's right. I used to love Adam and Stewart. That guy was the greatest. He was one of the best dual actors of all soap
I'm
operas.
so sad that he passed away now, though.
Yeah, right. One Life to Live was good too. I used to watch that as well. The whole ABC, they got me. I used to watch from literally All My Children, to One Life to Live, then a General Hospital. You know,
I used to watch Days of Our Lives and another world.
I watch that once in a while. Days of Our Lives
Not a bad idea, David. I should do that.
and Guiding Light. I watched too for a little while.
I'm
I
trying
used to
to
watch
love that
another
show.
one called Santa Barbara.
Ryan's
Santa
Hope.
Barbara. Ryan's
So
Hope.
Ryan's Hope, All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital.
Port Charles.
Guiding Light.
Oh God.
Never watched
No, I was an
Guiding Light.
ABC,
I
I
used
was
to
an
love that.
ABC guy. That's all I was. I don't. I try to. Although I thought it was really funny when I would change channels, sometimes seeing like, wait a minute, that's Cliff and Nina.
Yeah, right.
And but they're not on there. And Bold and the Beautiful.
No.
Cliff was there. And so the ones, okay, so Jackson Montgomery, Walt Willey was the one that I got to yip yap with because in mid '95, I was on Chicago television because I was in the short little studio audience for Ray Rayner when he showed up at Fox Thing in the Morning, which was a Chicago version of Fox. And so they said the night before, a celebrity guest is going to be dropping in on tomorrow's show. Well, the rumor was going around originally that it was Danny Bonaducci, which would have been funny, and I would have loved it. Well, my kid didn't go with me because I had to get up early. I'm glad I didn't take him because it was. I won't even tell you what happened, but so we get into the studio. We had to be there 6:30 in the morning. Nice spread. We all got to have some good stuff. 30 minutes later, they're like, "Okay, camera, blah blah." First time I've been in a TV studio since like 1975. So, 20 years later. So there's an empty chair.
Okay.
Because that would have been my kid. So I'm like, so wait a minute. The mystery celebrity's going to have to sit next to me, maybe. So that's when we find out it's Walt Willey. And he sits next to me. And I brought I brought file cards. And I said, when there's a commercial, I'm like, hey, believe it or not, we watch, me and the wife, because I was married to my second wife. I'm like, would you be able? Oh, sure. And he's like, but he goes off. Cool. But there's more to this, though. See, and the tape exists. It's just I don't know who took it down on YouTube because 1995 Paul with the walrus mustache.
Well, it may show back up though.
I have a VHS copy of that episode. It's just I don't have a VHS and a way to transfer. I don't know how to transfer.
I can transfer. I can transfer it for you if you need it.
So the thing is, there was this hot productionist, like producer. I mean, she was in like a leather skirt. I'm not kidding you. And these very interesting. I remember there was like a crocheted white hot. I mean, so Walt is like going, you see that one over there? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. And he goes, that's a hot number. He goes, if I didn't have that comedy club thing, because he was doing a comedy club tour. He goes, if I didn't have that comedy club, I go, well, there is a few hours between this and the comedy club. Maybe you should ask her after the show. And he goes, I like a guy that thinks alike. I go, you betcha. I said, my wife would kill me. I said, besides, I'm not as good looking as you are. I said, you'll be able to score that, no problem. But so the thing is that for some reason there was a news item about Central Illinois. There was a bad storm and holes in the road and stuff like that. And he goes, oh my God. He goes, that's my town I grew up in. And he blurted that out, while it's rolling. And I'm like, wow. I go, oh shit. And so Bob Surratt was the guy that hosted with his wife, Marianne Murciano. And they were great. Those two I thought were great. I don't know why they didn't keep that. That show only lasted a couple of years. But Surratt, and on the tape, you could see this, and he does this twice. He goes, look, you two. He goes, we got to, and the camera pans to me and Walt Willey, and we're just like this. And he's like, so help me. If you see this, he's like, so help. And so a few minutes later, somehow we're saying something. We're not even meaning to be rude. It's just we thought we were. And he comes back. He goes, am I going to have to separate you two? And the camera pans up, and we're like going, we're just like this. Both of us, we're like opposite. We're like, and we're just like, and he's just looking at the camera. He goes, that's what I thought. And he just goes on with it. He goes, tell me whether I'm like me and Walt Willey getting punished by a TV host.
And he was already on he was already on All My Children at that point.
Great. Jackson Montgomery. See, that's
incredible.
That I can remember the names of the people, but I can't remember their real names. But another one that I met, Cliff and Nina from was it All My Children for Cliff and Nina? I can't remember. I think so. Or was it General Hospital? No. I think Cliff and Nina from All My Children, and that Cliff went on to Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah, that was All My Children.
Yeah, so I met Cliff and Nina. They actually came to open. No, wait a minute. That was a different appearance. The guy who showed up for the opening of the Super Kmart was from One Life to Live, and he was the hot Latin. Oh my God! Yeah, seriously, everybody loved this guy. He was so gorgeous looking at the time. Damn it! I wish I knew his name.
Who? Max. Max.
You should have seen. No, he was kind of has he had dark hair. He kind of had a little bit of Latin features to him, but not much.
Cord. Yeah,
God, I
Cord
can't
Buchanan.
really know this. Cord.
I watched it for years.
Buchanan.
Cord Buchanan. Yeah.
That line went out the door, went down because this was a strip down the thing. I'm going.
I believe it.
I drove past because I wasn't.
He was very popular. I mean,
like,
he was a main
holy
star on the
shit.
show.
Yeah.
He had main storyline.
Eden Regal, Eric Braeden was also at it, and he had a long fucking line. So
Eric Braeden, yeah.
Good night, McGuff Angel.
Ah.
Hi, Trekker. I have days like that too, Lisa. And Eric Estrada, who used to live in Bella Vista, Arkansas, 2 towns down.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Well, from what he used to do commercials for Bella Vista, Arkansas, and
wow.
God, you know what? I wonder if they even have that, just out of curiosity, because to me, this sounded like he sunk kind of low in his career. And I know Eric Estrada isn't fucking gonna. What's this? Damian Priest continues to intimidate Gunter. Oh, good. Sorry, I get WWF. Estrada. I love what the Bloodline's doing right now.
Yes, that's right.
What do you think of Logan Paul in WWE? What's your opinion of him?
Logan Paul's a jackass.
I agree.
Right?
So is his
Honestly,
brother.
it's just kind of like that's part of the thing I turn off the WWE on by watching.
Okay, I found it.
Yep.
All right, hang on a minute. I found it. Yay! I wasn't sure if I'd find it. It's 2 minutes long because it's a slight infomercial. So bear with me.
Here, Brian's in the gallery.
So, lady, hi, Brian. Come on up if you got the time. So,
Hey,
this
Brian,
is the
what's
cast
up, buddy?
You're right, Bill. This is the
Yeah,
cast of
okay.
crazies.
Okay.
What's up, Bill?
And have you guys ever seen the Chips episode where they stop HR puffing stuff in
No.
the car?
I haven't seen enough of.
I don't remember that one, but the one I do remember, of course, Donnie Most is the Kiss impersonator.
That is incredible, Ralph Malph.
Ralph Malph
As Gene Simmons, like he's amazing at it too. Like if he was he could have actually pulled something like that off. That's how good he did it. The best Chips is when they do the roller disco and all the stars are there. Oh my God, it's funny as anything.
Some of those episodes I haven't seen.
Bella Vista Village in northern Arkansas.
I'll turn it down
This
some.
community has it all. Extensive growth, natural beauty, 126 holes of golf, and 8 lakes.
126. That's a lot of holes.
Yeah. Now they know how
Just
many holes it
Incredible
takes.
is an ECW wrestler.
You can own a home site ready to build on for this incredible price.
This is late 90s, by the way.
Yeah, I can tell with the Eric Estrada I recognize.
He's not young.
Yeah. His face is getting fatter.
This place looks like a picture on a postcard. The natural beauty makes the perfect setting for plenty of activities. And let me tell you, Bella Vista Village has more amenities than most large cities. $35 million.
Seen that too.
Me too.
So Eric did not get paid for these. He got land in Bella Vista. That's how he lived here briefly.
All right.
Yeah. I think he still held the land after he left, but yeah.
Why not?
Free real estate, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Fly before you buy. Free trip for 2.
NRPI really offers it.
This had to be some kind of scam part, though, really.
I bet you they let him pick the best lot out of the bunch.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Call now.
That's how good it was.
They took care of everything.
Anyways.
Jump on the plane.
It's funny.
Detroit Shock and Los Angeles Sparks.
You get the gist.
Yeah, I get the gist.
Yes, it's close. But yeah, so it's like I never did get to meet Eric Estrada, but I will say this. Sometimes, okay, when I used to work grocery and I would have to for the pickups, but I never went out there. Sometimes, I'm not kidding you, there'd be an E. Estrada, and I'm going, is that him? Is he still live in the area? I mean, you know, because there's a lot of people that have part-time homes. Okay, I mean, Greg Brady, Barry Williams, he lives in Branson full-time now.
I've heard that before.
Yeah, I need to meet him again. He has such a nice to me down there.
I bet.
I'll tell you. Yeah. Is that another infamous? Yeah, probably. Good old Poncherello. And of course, what happened to John? Oh my! Wasn't it a stock investment scam? As to why Larry
Wilcox, right?
Yeah, Larry Wilcox landed in jail for a few years was because of a bad, like he was scamming people. Oh, by the way, speaking of scamming people, did I tell you that person shut off the messenger after I went and made one more comment? So I went through PayPal and dropped a nice long message into the person's thing.
That's shitty.
Very shitty, I'm telling you. So if anybody happens to have a spare Monkeys Mexican 1968 original OG mono Birds, Bees, and Monkeys, I am in the market. But I was going to pay $75 for it, kids. Oops.
Wow.
Yes, that's not happening. Me here, the jackass. First time in 45 years I was fucked over. Not a big fan. I bought a VW Baja Bug from Kenny Rogers.
No way.
Kenny Rogers kid.
No, Bill.
Kenny Rogers.
Oh, Kenny Rogers kid. Damn it, my whole joke line screwed up because I was going to say, did Kenny drop on by to see the condition that the condition was in?
Yeah, right. Did you ever see that skit on Mad TV with Will Sasso playing drunk Kenny Rogers?
I love Will Sasso in that Kenny
Oh
Rogers.
my God, it's so hysterical.
I wish I could play the jackass bits.
I wish you could. Oh, it's so good. It is the best.
Wait, catch the bat at your teeth for points. Or the other one that's like, the gladiators must fight to please me. And I'm like,
Hi, I'm Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And the jackass people were in it too, which is even extra. I'm like,
yeah, right.
Wee Man and Steve-O, I think. And I'm like, oh my God.
Will Sasso was great in the show. Did you ever see the show Mom with Allison Janney and Laura? What's her name? Anna Faris.
I used to watch that.
I absolutely love that show. That show was fantastic.
Mom. Yeah, I used to watch
that. Allison Janney was just a genius in the show.
I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
Love that show. It's one of my favorites of like the modern TV shows they made.
Me and my buddy have two 1989 white Honda Transalps, and when we ride them together, we become chips.
Nice.
Mellow.
Hey, how you doing?
OJ.
She was good. That's what he said.
Oh man, she was excellent. But so was Anna Faris. Anna Faris was phenomenal on the show too. They played off each other like Laverne and Shirley and like Lucy and Ethel. I mean, it was that good of a combination. They were that good.
James, he was good in that damn movie, and I'm telling you,
yeah, he was.
I'm telling you that it should have been better. What I thought was funny in an odd way was I didn't expect Larry David to be put in as Larry. Now Mo, I can't remember who Mo was.
That was what's his name? Roberto. What's his name? He was a Spanish guy, believe it or not.
I haven't seen
Roberto. I forget his last name.
Now, have you guys? Let me see here. Keep talking a minute.
If I'm not thinking of the movie, I'm not conflated because they made a couple of Three Stooges movies.
Trying to find
the guy, the one who played Larry was amazing. He looked just like Larry.
There's a lot of movies I haven't seen, so it's. Yeah.
All right, so in case you guys are
see his
maybe,
face.
kind of bummed from a couple weeks ago, okay, and that special thing that happened at the beginning of the month. You know what? This would have been another option for everybody. It would have been. Let's see what you think. I'm a little slow to the draw on these things.
Oh.
Hello, you spread out morons. I'm addressing the nation. Ladies and gentlemen, America's going nowhere fast, and I say it's high time we slow things down.
Certainly. If we're going nowhere, we might as well take our time.
Quiet.
Yeah.
Now, if you're going to put a stooge in the White House, you might as well make
Curly's grandson is
I'll tell you
Curly.
a president. What is a president?
Wow.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Vote for president.
Hey, why not? Any old moron can be president.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's Curly's grandson. He's related to the Howards.
Too.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Look at you to right. Executive privilege. Shut up.
Hey, Mo, I can't see.
What's the matter, kid? What's the matter? I got my eyes closed. Oh, keep them that way. I'll make you Attorney General.
Oh, boy, I'm not.
Stop gerrymandering. I'm talking to the country out here.
Oh, that's the country?
Out there.
How are you, pals? How are you?
Oh, boy, we're on TV.
Certainly.
Morons. I'm working with morons. Come on, hit the campaign trail. Come on.
Vote for president. Vote for president.
Vote for president. Yeah, me for president. Me for president.
Vote for president.
Me for president.
Vote for president.
What's the matter with you morons? I need a platform to stand on. Find me a platform. Find me a platform.
It is a platform, Mo.
That's a platform? Step on your head in a minute. Come on, help me up here. There we go. Now, put me down. Now. Come on over. No, not you. Help me. Wait. Whoa. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. What are you doing? Get me up there.
Jim for president.
Here on this spine and shove it down your throat. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you're looking for a rational candidate for president, look no further than... No, again, nobody can hear me. Oh, thank you. Nice thinking, Porcupine. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
How did he get my megaphone?
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? You sabotage my campaign? Here, get that back
Sabotage.
to Putin. Find me something else. Come on, I need amplification. Sorry, Mo, all I got is this. Ooh, that'll work. Ladies and gentlemen, and all the ships at sea, I'm announcing my late entrance to the candidacy for President of the United States. That's right, I'm Mo Howard. Now vote for Mo. We don't want 4 more years. We want 4 more years. 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 I know how to bring down the price of bacon. I can bring down the whole skillet. Oh, that's right, folks. Vote for Mo. Hey, you moron. Where are those flyers? We only got a week. We got to get them going.
They're coming.
What do you mean they're coming? Let me take a look at this. What is this? That don't look nothing like me. You moron. It's got to look like me. They're not going to know who to vote for.
I have an idea.
Oh, it better be a good one. Whoa. Murder you.
Brought the country into shape.
Vote for Mo.
4 more years. 4 more years. Hey, lady, is that a baby? Let me kiss that baby. Come on, lady, let me kiss the baby. I'm going to be the president of the United States, you know? You don't say no to the president. I said, give me that baby. Give me the baby. I said, give me that baby. When I say I'm going to kiss a baby, I'm going to kiss a baby. Now recede. Hello, little baby.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Yeah. Listen up, you morons. We just got to pass out these flyers. If we can get a few undecided voters, I might just win this thing. Here we go. Vote for Mo.
Could you imagine not knowing this was going to happen and you walk into this?
Yeah, no, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let me in. If you
Exactly.
where you going? Huh? Where you going? I'm talking to contingency. Come down. No, I've got a message for everybody. You look like an intelligent man. He does. Have you voted yet? You got 1 week left to put me in the White House. Oh, come on. How you got to vote?
Couldn't have made it any worse, honestly, guys.
Yeah, right. We are morons, tried and true.
Do I
Yeah.
for you? Yeah. It's your choice, America. Put a square head in the Oval Office.
Right. I'm Mo Howard, and I murdered this message.
You murdered this message?
That's funny.
Good.
What year was that from?
Mo has a good
Uh,
wit.
That was what?
It was this year.
Oh,
This
is that
year?
from the
Wow.
This
Three
year.
Stooges Plus thing?
This was like a month or two ago. He did this.
Oh, I didn't know that. Cool.
Wow, that was
Your son
good.
to Curly's grandson. That's the channel name. And tell him Psycho sent you.
Awesome.
Now, who was it you wanted me to look up who played who in that movie?
I forget his name. It was the guy who played Mo in the Three Stooges movie.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Dia Mantopoulos?
That doesn't sound familiar. It must be one of the other ones.
Well, no, this is the one with Will Sasso in it.
Yeah, no, then it's another one I was thinking of because that name
You're not
is.
talking about the Mel
Larry is
Gibson
played by
movie, are
Sean
ya?
Hayes. I'm forever going to be haunted by the Sean Hayes thing, aren't I?
Do you remember the Mel Gibson directed one that he did for ABC?
What?
Nope.
Yeah, Mel Gibson was a huge Stooges fan. Of course, you'd see like Lethal Weapon. He'd pull once in a while. He would do one of the Three Stooges bits. But yeah, he directed a Three Stooges movie made for television on
Wait,
ABC.
was this like late 90s?
Yes, and it had Michael Chiklis from the Shield. I
did see
almost
that
said
when it came
clitoris,
out,
but that's
because
not
I
right.
didn't know Mel Gibson had anything to do with it.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
I wish I'd known at the time because that was in my weird Mel
Definitely,
Gibson
it's definitely
phase.
a great channel. That is a fact. So, see, you just never. But yeah, that was before the Shield for him. So it's like, okay,
Jane Lynch apparently was in this 2012 film
yes,
too. I'm like,
yes.
holy
I think she played one
Mother
of the
Superior.
nuns or something. Yeah, Mother Superior. I'm sorry, I love that movie. I said, why was there? Yeah, they were talking about doing a second one, but they claimed that the box office wasn't that great. And I'm going,
What were the Jersey Shore cast in it?
I don't know, but that part was funny. Hey, Snooki, I got you a present. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
right.
"Boom," and I'm like, yeah, I that was the best laugh, along with Larry and the Lobster, when Where the Lobster
Read
Land.
the cast and who's playing who, and then I get to them and they're all playing themselves. I'm like, wait.
All right, Dan, you got homework for me. Let's see what you're gonna do. What are you gonna give me here? What you throwing at me?
Yeah.
Because let's see, I still have Elton John, Victim of Love. I also have Rolling Stones, Out of Space with Billy Preston, LA Forum, Live 75. Let's see. Anyways. Oh God, we've like run the gambit here today.
I think so.
We started.
We started with Mr. Hanky.
We started Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, I
and then
remember
we
Mr.
went-
Hanky.
And then we went to Thanksgiving movie. Oh boy. I mean, that's that. Once in a while, I'll like what is it? When Jess was alive, there's a house that's still here, and it says established 1912. This is near the post office in town, and it's a really kind of old, dilapidated. It turns out that there actually finally was a notice stapled to the door, condemned. But I used to, before that ever happened, and we'd drive past, me and the wife, and I'd be like, "Hey, look at that house," and then I quickly would go, where the murders were actually taking place. And I would do like the Thanksgiving guy voice. And the murders were taking place. Don't do that. I go, wouldn't it be funny if there really was murders and it was in the basement?
No, it would not be funny.
But they're from like going back to 1912.
Hey, Paul, did you see my comment when you were playing that Thanksgiving trailer?
No, I don't.
Jay Hernandez character got decapitated in the second Hostel movie. That must be it. You ever seen Hostel 1 or
He
2?
likes losing his head. No, I never saw any of the Hostel movies.
The horror movie Hostel 2, yeah.
He lost his head even while he was getting head.
I never seen that Thanksgiving trailer before, though. So.
Oh, you know, like I said, and you know, what is this? The Nazi SS women thing. That was a Rob Zombie, of course, because of Sherry Moon. Rob Zombie produced that clip. Thanksgiving, I can't remember who produced that one, but there's a couple of them in there, and I was just like, one of them was kind of dumb. I can't remember what it was called. Something about don't. I think they kept saying don't, and I'm going, all right, that was kind of dumb. But the rest of them I liked. They were all hilarious.
Yeah, I've seen Death Proof and Planet Terror before, but not the trailers in between.
We'll see. Okay, but here's the thing, though, right? So Grindhouse,
It was on
the
DVD.
whole movie
Yeah.
is there. It's on DVD. It's attached to the whole thing, like you were there in the movies.
Yeah.
It was just so it.
I
Yeah.
heard about it. That's the time. I know I shouldn't admit this, but for 5 years, I used to follow Cher on Winamix, download. I used to watch a bunch of DVD movies on the computer, then delete them real fast.
If I remember correctly, my buddy Scott recently met Art the Clown.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He did. He's a very big horror. I said horror movie
Period.
buff. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not like, okay, so I brought up our mutual friend, although I don't know, he's been kind of strange. He doesn't watch this shit, so I can get away with it. But his name, we call him Sick Rick. That's his name. That's our mutual friend.
Rick.
Sick Rick. And believe it or not, it was kind of funny because we went to the same high school, but he was like a grade or two back. Okay, so like I was a junior or senior, and he was a freshman or sophomore. And I don't know what happened. I didn't see him again though after that year. Then all these years go by. Next thing I know, me and my buddy Scott, we're going over to see Sick Rick. And Scott's telling me that this guy knows me. I'm like, how the hell would he know me? I don't know. As soon as I walk into the damn house, I knew who the fuck it was. And I'm going, okay, so here's the thing. Sick Rick lived in his mother's basement.
Okay.
Okay, but boy, was it a basement. You could have almost, I mean, the whole thing was mostly furbished. I mean, it was one, he had video games down there, but I have never seen somebody have such amount of vintage and at that time current adult movies. I was just sitting there and I'm like, oh my God. And Mags too. But he also was a big G.I. Joe fan. Cartoon.
What a combo.
I know. And James Bond, he liked that stuff too. So porn, G.I. Joe, and James Bond.
And James Bond.
Yeah.
I kind of get the vibe he was like maybe Arrested Development as a teenager or something, like didn't move past that.
He oh my God. He sent on Facebook, if he does this again, New Year's, because he's a Facebook friend of mine.
Yeah.
I don't know why. If he does this for New Year's, Jen, I'm gonna drop the picture so you can be tortured as well. He gets, thank God it's a side view. He has a baby bonnet and he's bare ass, but it's sideways and he's baby New Year. I'm like, he scarred me so much that first year because I got a card sent with almost something like that photo. I'm like, oh God, no. And I'm like, and then the other thing is that we went to that convention together, and in his list of people, and he didn't have very many like we did, was one particular Scream Queen. I can't remember her damn name. Yeah, he was into the Scream Queens, which of course, if you people in the horror genre know that the Scream Queens, of course, are the women that go really, really well and do it very well. See?
Yeah.
Oh, that Three Stooges thing I was thinking about wasn't really made into a movie, but there was a still that had Benicio del Toro as Mo Howard. And he looked so convincing. I mean, really, he looked almost identical to Mo Howard, but he didn't take the part. And that's when it went to the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was thinking of.
Oh, man. So I think we're going to wrap this up here.
You 2 hours, that's for sure.
Yeah, we did. And you know what, guys? Like I said, we ran the gambit. We talked about all kinds of things, which is what the hell we like to do here.
Yeah.
Like I said, guys, please like and subscribe if you want to stay in the know. I know we didn't talk about it because I try not to very much, but donate if you feel like it as well. You don't have to. That's not right. I'm not buying an amplifier. I'm not buying a Beatles box set. I'm not buying any of that stuff. The money, actually, which I don't know what YouTube's pay threshold is because I don't know when I'm getting that thing.
$100.
But,
once you hit $100, then you get your payout.
Oh, well, I already did that.
So once you paid it, it's the 21st of the next month.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
That's so stupid. They should just give you a withdrawal bill button that you can just push.
Yeah, connected to
your
PayPal.
And when you want. Even if you got $10 in there, like they charge you $2 to transfer the money, but you should be able to do what you want. Oh, there you go. God bless you, David. Again, can't wait to hear you, David.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, I appreciate everybody that stays on here. I think we had like 30-something people.
Which is pretty good.
But watching Sonny Bono scarred some people and made them leave, which I don't blame you. Because
well, some people went to
like that.
You got to remember that Grant is having his show. Other people, have some shows.
Grant's good people. Grant is good.
Yeah,
people.
definitely.
And,
but that pulls things away too.
And
it's
Royce
like when you
is
got
good
popular
people, and there's everybody's good people. I just hang with good people. And John, yes, you take care. And I love a rainy night.
Oh yeah.
And you'll be okay. And like I said, I want to thank everybody that was on panel. Also, and Yvonne and Shenanigans for when she could.
Yeah.
And Goth Angel in the chat. That was kind of nice. But we're gonna here's what we're gonna do it tomorrow, because I kind of feel bad. I kind of was too noisy. I could tell because they had the door closed. Tomorrow we are going to do it after 9 p.m. This is going to be a later one. Okay, for tomorrow. I think
which will be like 10 or 10 o'clock for me, probably.
Yeah. So tomorrow, I think tomorrow only we might do it that late. Maybe because I don't know. Maybe Wednesday too, but I'm not sure. Wyoming Dave is everywhere. He's everywhere. Ken's everywhere. Mello's everywhere.
Yeah, Bill knows I get on a bunch of lives.
And in the words of Mojo Nixon, Elvis is everywhere. Psycho's Platters is a Love Peace production.